The TikTok ban was fucking ridiculous just because it lasted for like, what, 12 hours?
Yeah.
It was like barely even a day. I woke up and like Kiara was like super bummed out because she didn't have TikTok to scroll and everything. She ended up downloading fucking Red Letter.
No,
the Chinese one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She posted.
Chinese people were so fucking pissed off that day.
I tried to play it. I was like, welcome. I'm like, I know y'all don't want to see
No,
it.
Chinese people did not like people on that app. One of the Chinese people, someone translated it, and it was like, can all you Westerners leave? We don't want you on this app. And then somebody responded to that like, I don't know, it seems pretty racist that you're like gatekeeping this only for Asian people. And then they responded, yes, I am racist. Please leave.
I'm John.
I'm Alphonso.
And I'm Darren.
I'm Chania. Welcome to the Scat Cast. We don't know either.
Wow, guys. Episode 40, what is it, 48 now?
This is 49 actually. Last week was 48.
Yeah.
Hey.
Finally, a guest after how many episodes? It's been so...
We've like 2 months, I feel like.
We've been stuck talking to each other. Three dudes in a room.
Bonding, getting to know each
You
other.
can say that, but I've kind of been going crazy sitting next to this dude for that long.
I really love your optimism.
Bonding, exploring each other's bodies.
Unlocking a new level of friendship. Maybe? No?
He's even professional here.
Depending on who you ask.
Okay.
I mean,
You've heard of like the Navy experience. It's like the Navy experience. You can only be on a boat with like men for so long.
We do not fuck each other. Just
Not that part of the Navy.
Not yet.
Whoa,
Not that part of the Navy.
Yeah.
my view of Alphonso has slowly started to go down. You know, it started off, I was like, he's a good friend. Now we're friends, pretty soon we might be acquaintances, co-workers, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Not 100% sure yet.
Just keep it professional.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
Strictly
podcast, the last bit, like the last spark of our marriage.
Yeah.
Like slow burn, yeah.
Can I file for divorce from a friend? Is that a thing? Is that like...
Dude, just unfollow me on twitter.com.
His ex now, friend.
Yeah, see, I don't even want it like that. Like, I need this shit in writing. That's how bad it is. I'm not gonna lie.
I got someone to
Oh my
serve
god,
the
like
papers.
restraining order?
I
What the
serve the
fuck?
papers and everything like
Exactly.
a divorce.
Oh my god. Damn.
Get a lawyer involved.
Yeah.
The whole, you gotta commit.
Get custody of
You gotta
Darren.
commit.
Let's see how it is.
Turn into a marriage. Like
Alfonso gets every other weekend.
Yeah. Hey, Darren, let's talk about our dogs. Okay.
That's a
This
good
is
one.
Shania. She's great. I met her at my previous job. We both worked at a Japanese barbecue. She was working there with my sister earlier. They were part of the, like the original Your Pie crew. She was part of just like this, the COVID-esque, like post-COVID-esque, like gang of people. And then I came in after everything opened back up, and then introduced to my sister, and then we hit it off good friends ever since.
Realized we all went to the same high school.
Yes, Brookwood High School. She
never crossed paths ever.
It's kind of crazy when you have
It
like,
was
a
your
big
graduation
school.
year.
Yeah.
2019.
But like, I don't know. I think especially everyone in our age demographic, like post-COVID and everything, there's always like that one little friend group that forms like as COVID started and everything.
Yeah, the lockdown makes it's almost like forming a familial bond in just like a short amount of time because you just see them so much. That's what like work.
Ours started around lockdown.
Yeah.
It was a little before, but
I mean, pretty much like right around that time frame.
2020
because we all hopped on Discord and nothing better to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then it's like people you like never saw again after that either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I've also met a lot of like really good friends around that time frame. Like at least at like the Your Pie and everything. Like I don't know, it was a very formative time frame.
I was talking to her about this, like that, like working at that job with her, and then like during because they were reforming the restaurant, they were like trying to think of it as like
better.
Yeah, they were just trying to make it better, almost like a Good Burger-esque, like we gotta like just make our shit great. And so we got this guy
calling like a fine dining sit down restaurant like a Good Burger type situation. It's
for your
crazy.
soul. Stop it. It's good for you. It's good soul food. That's even the best type of advertising. But anyways, like they brought in this Islander boy. He was from New York.
Screaming, yes. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Alan the Goat. And basically, he was their lead server there, and like they are the highest grossing ghee restaurant. Period. I think we beat them a couple of times, but like but he brought us up to that point.
That's
so
cool.
basically, he came there for like a whole year almost. I want to say
he stayed longer than he expected.
Yeah, he stayed there for a year. So like it was like I want to say like that like the dorm life. You kind of that like the college dorm life. Yeah. We slept at our houses, but we lived at U. So it was just like this. It was just this experience of training, working together, like going to fucking like K barbecue, I
think I saw y'all more than like my actual friends.
Yeah,
I'm like this was all. It was just coworker. Like we did a lot of stuff together. I would say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you work, you're spending like 8 to 12 hours
13
a day.
plus.
Yeah, that's
13
crazy.
plus.
Yeah, no.
I saw them more than my own family.
No, that's crazy. I get fucking sick of someone. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But we did it. And like,
Yeah,
I still
that's
see
cool.
these people. I still pop in from time to time. It's been good.
That's
good. Yeah.
That's a lifelong friend right there. That's exactly what you need. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was cool there. It was cool. I mean, I'm still there, but it was cool. It's fun times. Now it's kind of weird, but
Yeah. It's the
Weird.
burnout. It's the burnout.
I mean, that's
You know.
I think everyone gets that.
it can only be that level for so long, I would say.
Mm.
And then it's just like new people come, they're cool, they're not. It's like we all kind of like formed our own people already. So
Well, I
it's
mean,
just work now.
food service and everything. There's such like a high turnover rate and everything.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's like a shit ton of people you only see for like a month and they're gone. And
Yeah.
Shit, so
and they just never say why. They just all right, I'm gone.
yeah, because I mean, they're not there long enough to actually make any friends. They're just kind of leave without saying anything.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the first job we worked at, funny enough, like 2 managers robbed the store. So like, shit got crazy in the burbs.
Where was that?
Your pie?
Oh.
One manager robbed. Two?
The one after you quit.
I think that's one.
She also
Oh,
robbed the store.
yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
one too many.
You think?
Like, even in general.
One is fine, but two, that's too much.
Too
Oh
many.
my gosh.
Yeah.
What did they like?
First guy got away with what was like 10,000.
Something like that.
Something like he got away with like 10,000. They said he had to pay it back, or like they're pressing charges, of course. The other one, she got away with a couple hundred. I want to say maybe a couple thousand. But the crazy thing, she had her own business. So I was like, why are you robbing this?
She's trying to keep her business afloat and keep it.
They were an angel investor. They just didn't know. I mean, that's just how it is.
Oh my god. But yeah, that was. Your probably was like Game of Thrones back then, bro. I had never really watched Game of Thrones, but if I had to like equate the amount of like things you saw, you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think you're very off on that, but I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Was there a lot of betrayal?
You know,
the
I've never
spiritual.
watched Game of Thrones, so I can't.
Yeah.
the only thing I know about Game of Thrones is the incest, the fucking
It was
giant,
very
the fucking
sexual.
dragons.
a
Like, I
lot
don't know
of,
where the hell you got
people,
that.
But
like,
we right into a
killing
fucking
people.
flaming
Yeah.
oven like a dragon.
Yeah, stuff,
The
but like in most gruesome ways they do.
Dude, the microwave upstairs is like a dragon. It's crazy.
Why did you put your cat inside?
What?
I think he's hyping this shit up when it's really more like The Office. I'm not gonna lie. So it's a lot more stressful, probably.
Oh god.
Any kind of food service is always going to be more stressful than just like an
yeah.
office building.
Yeah.
It's just shitting on my anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I think you said before you do something other than just the restaurant and everything.
Yeah. I mean, but also there, like, I do run our social media. So, like, I'm big. Like, that's my whole space. It's, like, social media. I do my own personal content on Instagram, TikTok, thank God it's back, and YouTube. But I need to get more on YouTube. And I do a lot of stuff. I'm, like... And this. I also do makeup. I do, I dance, I model. Yeah. I
What's the
just
main
like,
Fucking a little bit of everything.
I
Yeah.
like to, I've done like background acting before too. That
Holy
stuff's
shit.
fun. Yeah.
What's
It's
the
like
main kind of
fun.
content you do? online?
Mainly like lifestyle and like beauty content. And just like I kind of like not like to box myself in like a no niche. I'm kind of transitioning into that. But mainly like lifestyle and beauty, like traveling and
Okay, I was
just
gonna
everything
say,
that-
lifestyle, that's
it's
typically
very
like
broad.
vloggy.
Yeah,
type
it
stuff,
is.
right?
Yeah. Just
okay.
like just whatever everything I do. If I have something going on, yeah, that's
I
kind
mean,
of stuff I do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you want to shout out like any of the accounts or anything like that?
I mean, I can give it to y'all. I mean,
It's up to you. I mean, you don't have to.
all my handles are the same thing. Basically, it's just Chania, but with an X, so CHXNIA 2 underscores on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah. So yeah.
Man, the
Check
TikTok,
her out.
Yeah, there you go. The TikTok ban was fucking ridiculous just because it lasted for like, what, 12 hours?
First of all,
Yeah.
It was,
when
like,
I
barely
saw
even a day.
I was still on like
They
the
painted
app.
early too.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like 10:34 to be
Yeah.
exact. And I was on my phone and I was like, oh, none of the comments are loading. That's interesting. So I refreshed it and then I went back in and was like, sorry.
Yeah.
You don't have it. It's
Yeah.
not, you can't access it. And then the next day, I'm like, I got a notification. I was like, there's no way. And it was back, but I'm like, that was like, you could have at least gave us time to miss it or something.
Yeah.
You know?
This is like if Vine actually just was like, oh yeah, we're kidding, guys, we're back.
I was sitting there, I was like, I kept saying, even if it disappears, it's going to come back within like a week. I was not
I
expecting
had a
that shit to be
feeling.
back in
Yeah,
like
no.
12 hours.
No,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
It was like literally, I was out. It was like in the afternoon. I was like, oh, act like nothing happened.
But like the crazy thing is like I wouldn't consider myself like addicted to TikTok or anything like that, but like I missed it.
Same time.
Like,
No,
my girlfriend's
I
best
went to
friend.
bed early.
My girlfriend's best friend is absolutely addicted to that shit because as soon as it went down, she like blew up their group chat about how upset she was. I'm just like, and then my girlfriend Hannah was like, "Oh my god!" Like I don't want to like sound like a dick or anything, but she has a fucking addiction the way she's talking.
Yeah, I woke up and like Kiara was like super bummed out because she didn't have TikTok to scroll and everything.
Yeah,
She ended up downloading fucking Red Letter.
No,
the Chinese
Red
one.
Note.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had to see what it was talking about. I did, and I was just like,
was it worth?
it was just a lot of like people like being TikTok refugees, and like we're here, and the memes were just so.
She
funny.
posted-
Chinese people were so fucking pissed off that day.
I tried to play it off like welcome. I'm like, I know y'all don't want to.
No, Chinese people did not like people on that app.
She posted a video of her bunnies like frolicking in the snow outside in the backyard, and people started fucking responding to her in Chinese saying they're gonna eat her bunnies.
Oh my god.
They were not.
They're like, I'm gonna eat your dogs or some shit.
They were like, she was like, let me turn on the translation real quick. Oh, delete immediately. Oh
She
my
was like
god.
telling me like, oh, their favorite emoji is like this little doge. It's like crying, laughing, or some shit.
I saw somebody, one of the Chinese people, someone translated it, and it was like, "Can all you Westerners leave? We don't want you on this app." And then somebody responded to that like, "I don't know, it seems pretty racist that you're like gatekeeping this only for Asian people." And then they responded, "Yes, I am racist. Please leave."
Yeah.
Well, yes.
It was like some old Chinese lady.
Yeah.
Well,
Leave.
yes.
That's what I said.
They're very blunt about that type of thing.
Yeah.
They'll be right up
Yeah.
and yeah.
I've definitely run into a lot of like their culture, especially coming to my job. Like it's just straightforward. Like I'm not sugarcoating out. I'm not here to make friends. I just want this. I want that. Just straight to the
Oh
point.
yeah, when they order their food, it's very in and out. I'm
Dude.
like, I respect it.
Nas met my mom for the first time a few weeks ago. He was so fucking surprised how like no filter she was. She straight up called my brother like a retard right in front of us.
And I was just like,
I mess with people who are just blunt, straight to the point. You need that. It's refreshing. in
Yeah.
my opinion.
yeah.
Until it's hurtful, but I mean, it's refreshing to hear.
Yeah, they gonna keep it real even when it's like, damn, I wish she didn't say that.
Yeah.
But like, damn, you kind of right though.
But back to TikTok, I definitely think it was also something. It was like I use it as a search engine too. Like I didn't really go on Google. I'll be like, oh, if I need to make a recipe, TikTok. If I needed to look at like a vacation spot, I'd go on there. Like
Yeah.
it is useful. I
That's a
would
good
say.
use for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
So,
think
like,
about that.
I mean, my algorithm's kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I heard somewhere like it's like the second or third most used search engine right now besides Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. I would.
Which is crazy to think about because it's like primarily like or actually no. So it's Google, then YouTube, then TikTok.
That
That's
makes
what
sense.
it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
That makes
Same
sense.
So-
thing. I use YouTube for the same thing actually.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
On
I mean,
YouTube and when I used TikTok, I had like a whole folder dedicated to food, and I made like definitely a handful of recipes for
Yeah. Oh,
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah.
a
There's
lot of people on there like are really focused on giving a certain type of like educational content and stuff.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's for engagement because that's probably the best way to keep people engaged.
Before I
Something.
deleted TikTok, I don't know if I never because I would always like peek on other people's phones when they had TikTok. I never saw this, but mine specifically had an educational tab. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, mine like before I deleted it, I like for a couple months, it specifically had an educational tab. I could swipe to the left, swipe to the right, and then it would just bring me to straight up just like scientific math videos.
Just learning shit. Like,
Yeah.
I think mine had
Now
that
I
too.
think, okay, now you say like I think
Yeah.
I might have.
People just don't use it, but it's
No,
fine.
it's
But I've definitely
It's
screen
like
peeked and I've like
explore.
not seen it there. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, it's like explore for you the TikTok shop.
They probably like
and then some
curated
other
it
stuff.
as well.
They might have taken it off because they realized most people on TikTok are just like brain rotted and don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
educational shit at
Just
all.
do-
I will say
scrolling
I
3
did
a.m.
open it the other day, and it was someone who was like teaching like a financial literacy. He called it like Spring 2025. Like you're enrolled now. Here's your financial literacy course. I'm like, okay, now that's a good way to use your platform.
Yeah.
People don't have that growing up. Like someone to teach them how to be smart with their money. So
No, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
The one thing I know about TikTok is that they don't like, or at least they usually don't pay that well, like with like the advertising and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can't make a 9 to 5 off of TikTok. That's what you gotta do.
That's why I'm always curious, like
Yeah,
how do
'cause some
people like
people-
become TikTokers full
they
time?
definitely they
It's
say,
probably the
It's,
ads that you get from being famous.
No, it's products that they advertise on there. They get paid by
Like the
brands
partnership,
to
yeah.
Because I know you
like
get like a
Wayne's
shop
Advertising
tab
and
link
shit.
and
Yeah.
everything on your TikToks and
Yeah.
stuff, and that'll always give you like a commission or something on there.
Yeah.
and of course, then you got to
basically-
watch the whole video through, just like with YouTube,
Yeah.
to like make sure they actually get some type of payment.
And then they added in like the longer like fucking.
Is it 10 minutes? Yeah.
No, so Kiara was watching a TikTok that I swear to God was like 43 minutes long. It was 43 minutes long on
I've
TikTok.
come across
That's
some of those.
crazy.
How did they even?
It was a Reddit story.
Oh.
It was literally just a fucking
40-minute
Reddit
Reddit
story.
story?
Yes.
It's almost like a new like YouTube in a sense where you can just get.
That's what they're trying to make it into.
Yeah, I could definitely.
Because you
see
can
that.
also you can have it the way where it'll say like full screen and it would rotate so you can watch it the whole way through.
Mhm.
Whatever it is.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's like a new thing they added
Yeah.
on not too long ago.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Twitter didn't like capitalize on the whole TikTok ban thing and try to like.
Twitter
implement
got his
something like
niche.
that.
People gonna always use Twitter.
They're always trying to like add
like-
random new shit to it and everything.
I mean,
but-
it's
What's the
The
most? I
name
mean,
to
besides like
begin
the
with,
blue check
yeah.
mark.
They have Grok AI now, or they had it for a while, but
Grok?
AI was like, yeah, they call it Grok.
Yeah.
Gronk or Grok.
It's
Grok.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's Grok.
I thought it cost money to use. I think it did at first, but now it's free. I found that out the other day because someone posted like a screenshot of like something really foul that was AI generated. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but
Sounds about right for Twitter.
but whatever it was, like it made me want to like AI generate like other shit myself, and I started like. I started AI generating Donald Trump and Elon Musk making out, and I basically
I feel like you're not the only one.
I would go into there and I'd be like each time I'd be like more descriptive. I'd be like make it sloppier.
Now put his tongue on his throat.
Yeah, I was like make sure their lips. I was like you can't make them actually kiss. I was like make their lips touch. I was like doing shit like that and stuff. I was like make them sweatier. Now take his shirt off. Now put his hand on his pants. I was like doing shit like. It got to the point where it started censoring the AI generated images and it wouldn't even show me what the fuck they look like.
Poor machine feel dirty, John.
Yes, it did. Like dead ass. It got
That's
to a
what I was
point.
intended for.
It would censor like 2 or 3 out of the 4 images every single time, and it wouldn't give me any option to actually look at it.
Oh my god.
It was like you sicko. I know what
pushing
you
the
want.
limits to see how far you can
You
go.
know
That's
what you
exactly
Done
what I was
AI. It's like generating stuff it can't even show you.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like I'm not there yet.
I was like dead ass. I went over to like the like premium tab and I was like, okay, can I look at these uncensored if I pay for premium right now? I gotta know if they actually made this or
You
not.
just gotta see it through.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't really tapped into AI like that. I mean, I've used ChatGPT
I
to
think
like
everyone-
ask questions and stuff, but I found out about it like kind of late. Like someone's like, "You haven't used it before?" I'm like, "No, like tell me more."
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's like
ChatGPT was
Yeah.
like goated when COVID hit.
yeah. And I found out
It was-
after COVID. I was
Yeah.
just like, "Where have I been?
All
I
right.
could have been." Go ahead.
Okay. This is because I know we're talking about the TikTok ban. I'm thinking like government shit. Like, okay. Before let's just start with a moral oral question. Let me just see where you guys are at. So, is there a price for someone's head? Meaning you like kill
like
them.
their actual head.
Like you would kill? Would you kill
like
someone?
Walt Disney
would
type
you
shit?
kill
Like-
someone for a certain amount of money? Do you have a price? Can you be bought?
I mean,
Can I be bought? Like,
Would you kill someone for money?
it all depends. Like, do I like the person? Do I not
So
like the
okay, there's
person?
conditionals.
Like,
I'll put you.
how
Okay,
much am I
that's-
getting?
that's-
Like, is the heat going to be off me? Like, can I just off them and then?
Just-
Dude, this is very vague. I
kinda need some
It's
security.
very vague, but I'm not giving you that security. Just asking the question. So give yourself all
Well,
the
what the
conditions.
fuck is like good?
Give
$2
yourself all the
million good
conditionals.
for me if I'm going to get thrown in prison for murder? Like,
Yeah, these are good conditionals, but like,
is this some like someone's like comatose 119-year-old grandma who like, you know?
these are all good conditionals. That's good. But like, where are we leaning on the spectrum? Do you feel like there is a price? Just like, okay, give yourself all the cope you need. Just answer the question, yes or no. Give yourself as much cope, give you whatever you need to get to that finish line.
You say, is there a price? So does that mean it can be
so I
whatever
can
price you
literally
want?
just kill people with no
Is it like
consequence.
the price? we
Sure, but you
pay
get
or we
paid for it.
Can I say no
I
if
assume
it's
we're
a
not
person I
paying
don't
to
want
kill
to kill?
someone.
No, like the
Can I
price
say
you pay,
no
like
if
the
it's a person I don't want to
consequence
kill?
Can I ask
you
if
get.
they
Right?
want
It's
it?
conditional. Oh.
I mean,
You can ask for consent. I mean, the regardless thing is like you have to kill them.
if it is someone's 119-year-old comatose grandma, can I just ask their kids like, hey,
I'm gonna get like
I'll spread the love.
50,000.
I'll spread the love.
Grandma lived a great life.
Okay, so all you sound like maybes, but like, okay.
I don't know. I think
Y'all all sound like maybes. No one had a
we
firm
need like
no.
we need like
I'm
specific.
never had
on the no because
If I
it's
can like
very
do it without
vague.
consequence and like kids aren't involved, then yes, that's my
Does
answer.
it have to be a human?
I don't like where your head is going.
Except on an ant.
Dude, I'm way more willing to
Yeah.
kill an animal than a person.
I mean, yes, that's.
What? I don't give a shit about animals.
I'm just imagining you with a fucking scarf of like a deer's intestines or some shit. Like,
Or a hat, like a, with the paws and everything.
Dude, it's that fucking it's that bear cape from the other episode.
yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
so basically, this came into question when I was thinking about like. No one really cares if you would kill a Nazi. No one really cares if you would kill a terrorist. So I was like, okay, these are all things that you wouldn't, like, you could kill someone and not get paid for it, and, like, no one cares. Like, social norms no one cares for. But I went, like, a step further. I was like, well, like, could the government contract you to kill somebody, just like a one-off? Could it's
called the military, dude? What the fuck do you mean?
They don't need me.
No, like a one-off. Like think about this.
Like a JFK type shit with Lee Harvey Oswald.
Could they bring a man in front of you, say he was a terrorist, and say, "Kill this man, we'll give you $50,000 or whatever," like just a blank amount of money, and like,
is he actually a terrorist?
Let's say 50,000.
They're just the government. They're just telling you, hey, dude right here, we deem him a problem. We'll give you money.
This is quite literally exactly how the military works. Just multiply this by like 50.
Yes, sir, for democracy.
Like, what the fuck?
But you're not actually employed or trained by the military. You're a random civilian.
You're employed. They're paying you to do a job.
They just need you. Right.
So they can just contract you on the spot, like, hey, we're the government.
Yeah, it's a contractor work. It's exactly what it is.
I'm saying, like,
you're going to be sent a fucking W-9 for this later on.
He's still going to take the money back out after you killed the fucker.
Yes, you're a taxi for this
shit.
shit.
It's his share.
Always taxes.
Yeah. Even for this shit, yeah.
Okay, so
probably make you pay his death tax,
could you be a government contracted hitman? Even if the guy, when they say he's a terrorist, he's like, wait, no, they're lying. My name's Gail. They're lying.
I mean, that's what a terrorist would say.
Yeah. They're not giving him that easily. Sorry.
So would you take the contract?
Yeah.
If it's a
probably not.
I mean, that's a lot of, because what if
they're gonna fucking kill him anyway? Who cares? They get 50K out of it. Like,
I'm gonna need a little bit more than 50K.
Okay, a slide mill.
That's a huge jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some Squid Game
more
shit.
money, more
more than a mill.
No, I'm saying like it's more money. It's gonna be more consequence, more responsibility.
Yeah, he could be.
But I'm like.
Okay, I'll raise the stakes. Say he's like a national threat, like he's
what
part
if people like come after
So it's confirmed he's a national threat. Yes, absolutely. What the fuck? For $1 million?
They say he's a national threat. Like, you have no fucking way of verifying. They say, hey.
I mean, I don't know. My whole thing is they're gonna kill him anyway. If I'm gonna get paid for it,
do they just like have him tied up or kind
have
of like
him
follow him around?
Is it like I have to go find him?
No. The government comes to you, dude's tied up, chair, bag on the head.
What the fuck are they paying me $1 million for then?
They're gonna kill him anyway.
They want you to kill him.
It's a stupid question.
Why?
You might as well kill him. They're already gonna kill him anyway.
They can do it themselves if they already got him.
Okay, so let's make this even better. They said there is a...
So the reason they're not killing him themselves is because they know it's a bad look.
It's a legal oversight to where the government shouldn't be gunning people down, but a soldier, air quotes, or someone the government contracts to kill people can. So that's like their little loophole. So that, hey,
the government is not a person.
It's a body of...
You talk about it like it's a person.
It's an official. These are official.
The man
to report to government.
Yes.
Mr. Gov.
Yes.
No.
The legislative branch, the deep state, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they're like, hey, we got a guy. We can't do it for bad optics, but we can tell you to do it. We will pay you. Will you do it?
But that means they're going to make you take the cover for it.
Yeah, you killed the guy.
So you're going to go to fucking prison.
No,
Why the fuck would I do that?
They told you to kill him, so you're like, they just can't kill the guy.
But you can't also be so trusting.
I'm not giving immunity. Like, what's
the government?
Yeah.
If you so our soldiers not
so they
giving
can't give themselves immunity, but they fucking give you immunity? Yeah,
Yes.
right, bud.
So
I'm not
what's
falling for that. What the fuck?
literally,
bad
what is the
optics.
difference? How is that bad optics?
Trap.
Oh, it's bad optics to kill a fucking person who's going to destroy the
someone
world
in
or whatever the fuck you said
national
earlier.
Government. Yes, it's for them to do it. Yeah, imagine if Nancy Pelosi just
How
pulled
is
out
it? How
the
is it
blick.
not bad optics for them to pay someone else to do it anyway? Like, what?
They're gonna cover it up if it's Nancy Pelosi.
They're going to fucking bomb a hospital next week anyways. Why is this bad optics?
The bad optics is this.
It'll hold for 2 hours, guys.
Yeah, my dumbass doesn't crash into it. Holy fuck.
All right,
Hold
so
on.
we're gonna interrupt the Scat Cast for a commercial break. All right.
I'm still not sure why you put it there. I'm not going to lie.
Balance.
Why don't you just put it on the side?
What side?
The right side.
Because then it's not really. She has to get all the way over here.
On the right side?
So good.
No, I'm still lost
I
on
like
where
that
you're
memory.
saying. So like set up like right here
should.
though.
Like more towards the middle of the side.
The middle of this. Man, yeah, when people try to explain shit to you, I'm gonna take a little side. When people try to explain shit to you and like you're not seeing what they're saying. And
Alphonso, there's a right side. There's a middle of that right side. Put it there.
it's all right, my nigga. The middle of the...
Okay, Alphonso. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Back there. Okay, so in the same place I was pointing, just back there.
So back there, or on the right side.
The right side.
This is the right side.
Motherfucker, that's the right corner. The middle part on the edge. What the fuck are you talking about?
You see how that wasn't clear? Okay, so they're talking about back there because I thought he was talking about right here.
I was talking about the right edge.
So here.
Edge versus corner, they're the same thing. What?
Like where I am.
So where Darren's at?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, no, Alphonso. This is the right side. This is the middle of the right side.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. You kept
pointing here on the fucking corner.
Dude, I mean, everything right here is like where my hand's at. And we're back.
Wow.
That looks more secure.
Yeah.
Hey, back there.
That's what I was saying.
It was like a visual. It was kind of like hooked on, but not on.
Yeah.
So it was like holding on for dear life.
It was.
You just had it like squeezed up against the wall.
Yeah. It was working till it did. It was working till it did.
I wish I noticed that sooner. I would have fixed it.
You had faith, so I was like,
I did, and then it was working until my dumb ass fucking was moving too belligerently, but it's fine.
Yeah, with that question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, do you remember where you were going with whatever the fuck you were saying?
Bottom line is
Let's regroup,
the government is basically telling you, we need you to kill somebody.
You've heard the hypothetical.
Yes. Would you do it?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
No.
I'm
just gonna go to fucking prison. I'm not doing it.
Because I'm like,
He said they gave immunity.
The government, they're asking you to do that.
but I'm still gonna have it on my conscience, so that I had to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I
They
have
might-
to live with the fact that, like,
And he's probably screaming, my name is Jim. I'm not, he's probably,
But not even that, though. It's the fact that I killed somebody.
I mean, they were gonna kill the motherfucker anyway. You
True.
pocketed $2 million. Like, who gives a
I
shit?
don't believe that they're gonna give me
money
immunity
kinda-
for that. Otherwise, why else would they pay me $1 million to kill a man that they already have?
I'd be skeptical.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just a trolley thing. It's
I'm
like-
going by his rules. He said if they give me immunity, so.
It's
I
a
guess
trolley thing, like-
hypothetically,
I think he's misinformed. I don't know.
No, it's just.
I think the government lied to him about their process. I don't know.
it's the government.
It's not really how that goes, by the way.
Yes. Oh my god. Sticklers to everything. Can't have a good faith hypothetical. It's like actually.
My final answer, I'm gonna. Put the money. No.
No.
But like, no. I'll just be friends with the person who does it, and so I could like half.
That's not even bad. That's not even bad. Fucking-
Yeah. Honestly, that's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Actually, okay. How about this? No money involved. If you knew someone killed someone, you didn't know any of the details or anything like that, would you still be friends with them?
Wait, so I have to be friends with a murderer?
Would you?
Oh, so they're asking me if I could be friends with a murderer.
I feel like
But you
I'd
don't know
want
the
to know
details.
more specifics before I make a choice.
And they're just like, yeah, they're a bad person.
No, basically all you know is that they killed
But I'm
somebody.
like,
Could you
that's all
trust
they
that
said?
the
That's all
person
they
you
said.
see now?
I've seen too many
Is
Lifetime
not-
movies.
I mean, I
Same
don't
person.
know if it was like a self-defense thing.
You
I
don't
don't
know,
know
but
if
you
they just
know
like
who they
fucking
are
killed their
now.
ex-wife or
That's-
something. Like, I don't know.
You don't know. You just know who they are now. That's the whole.
So how the fuck can I give an answer? Like,
But this is someone you've known for a long time. They're just like, yeah, I mean, they're just a bad person. I did when I was younger. I mean,
So yeah, just say.
But if
Did
they're
when
a
they were
little
young-
nonchalant
younger as
about
a
it, they're
younger
not
adult.
sorry.
I mean, how?
I mean, it was a self-defense thing. I don't think you should feel sorry.
Sure.
Well, it also depends on like how long ago it was.
All these conditions is like,
Exactly.
it just makes it hard to be like a blank yes or like a straight.
It is hard to be a blank,
yes
but it makes you think like, where do you really draw the
'Cause
line?
I mean,
Fine.
I
on
can,
things?
so yes, but I can also not. So, like,
I feel like with that, it also comes with like over time, you're gonna have more questions for the friend. So at first you can be like, oh, okay, and then after a while, I was like, okay, but what really happened, you know? So I can't say yes or no, even
Okay.
if it's like.
so you like avoid them or something almost?
I mean, like to save yourself, because what if they just like?
No, because I think that's fair. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was going to answer your question. It's just more of like, if I know they killed somebody, I don't want to be like, I don't want to forget something around them. I don't want to, I feel like I would just have to be on my P's and Q's because not only like, there's a certain lack of like regard for life, whether it was like, so like self-preservation, it's like they're thinking self-preservation, not your self-preservation type shit. So if we're in like a car crash, you think he's gonna really carry my body at the car, but no, this motherfucker's probably just huffing it or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just that mindset. And I don't know if I want that as a friend. You know what I mean? That'd be my answer.
yeah, this person needs to die in the car with me.
Please help me out. You're driving. The fuck?
A great way to go with friends, hold hands, and so It got dark, sorry.
What is the worst crime you think someone can commit and still be a good person?
Probably murder.
Like just straight up murder?
Probably murder, because the other two take away someone's like human rights. What's the difference in murder and manslaughter? Is
Manslaughter is accident.
Yeah. Or can be deemed an accident.
Yeah.
Like murder, there is intent.
Okay, so that's manslaughter be a bit.
Or there is like some like murder just entails that it was on their like it's their fault kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like you either planned it or you were reckless driving, so that's considered like second degree murder.
So what is
so it's your fault.
Was leaving a baby in the car manslaughter or murder? Can you argue for
that? Would be murder.
Murder? Okay.
Yeah. Manslaughter is like I fucking kicked a bowling ball and they tripped over it and died.
You can get charged for that shit?
Yeah.
Killed someone.
Yeah, it's manslaughter, dude.
I didn't fucking what?
It's like, oh shit, I accidentally dropped an anvil over this precarious apartment building and it lands on someone's head and makes them go splat like a cartoon.
Me kicking a ball. Fuck you for one. That was an act of God. That had shit to do. Me dropping the comically large Acme anvil. Okay, maybe I fucked up.
I
can stand that.
I would say it's not like you dropped it on purpose. That shit was just heavy. I'd say the bowling ball is even more fucked up. How do you kick a bowling ball?
Yeah. And not hurt yourself exactly like that.
That shit's almost intentional.
That shit sounds whimsical. That's why I'm like, it's an act of
That
God.
was premeditated.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm picking up a fucking grand piano, taking up the fucking Empire State, that shit just happens to, spring someone. I feel bad. That was my job. My job was literally to prevent that from happening.
Maybe you're a bowling ball kicker. I don't know.
That's like a heart surgeon accidentally cutting the red wire. It's like some things you were just not supposed to do.
You got wires in your heart?
You know what I mean? It's like the same.
They're all red.
It's just some things you can't be bad at. And that was one of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, if you're like a firefighter or like a doctor or like a cop or something like that. I mean, if you're just bad at your job, you should not have that job.
Yes.
Absolutely. Just
imagine being like, because your father's firefighter. Like, is there like this is actually no disrespect to firefighter, but are there like cowards in firefighting?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. You was,
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you guys have fun. I'm just gonna stay at the truck really quick.
Like, there's a burning building. Oh, everyone, it's your job to go and help. And he's like, I can't.
You're
like,
hearing the screams of the damned
able to help
inside.
somebody and you just don't because you're scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should.
I also think hearing like just screams and just seeing everything fall down, you kind of like, I'm about to walk into that.
I'm like, this is what you signed up for. Yeah.
They're the ones with the flame resistant clothing. Like,
Okay. But like, do they do like fear training?
I'm sure they do.
There's a whole like assessment they have to do.
Is it an assessment or do they actually say,
it's
hey?
Like physical like things that they have to pass.
Do they walk into a flaming building at like fucking Mach 10? Do they get like the worst of it?
I don't, that part I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, writing on a piece of paper saying, hey, this can't
They probably
happen.
have a simulation set
I would
up
hope
where
maybe like it just like, I don't know, seeing it versus
like
simulating. I feel like there's just certain things you lose.
I'm just going to go to this building across the street to make sure it's not burning real quick. I'm just...
I'm not even trained to go in there.
I have not prepared for this. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But
like,
they do like intense training. They do.
Okay,
like,
I'll give it that.
They had to have like their whole equipment. They had to like do this thing. They had to like go up like a bunch of flight of steps and stuff like that. Because it's like, it's real. If you have to go up, you have to have all your stuff on you. So it's like they prepare for that. So
this is kind of a question for you two. When you're a doctor, can you even have that job if you're like clumsy?
I mean, like, doctor is a very vague term. If you're a surgeon, probably not.
yeah, you have to be intricate. yeah.
Like, they literally tell you if you have steady hands, like, oh, you should be a surgeon. Meanwhile, if you're like, yeah, you should not be a surgeon.
Well, I'm just like, even imagining like a doctor, like a general care, like the dude opens the door and fucking like just trips over his fucking long ass coat and just like falls flat on his face. Like, oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, guys.
And just stabs the kid with the wrong shit.
Well, yeah, that is a bad look. Like, you don't do that.
Like
it shouldn't even be on. It shouldn't even be uncapped. You shouldn't be walking around with an uncapped needle.
Clumsy, like,
a job.
You're just
that's not clumsy.
Well,
that's
there are
just
like
being
other
stupid.
things that like for nursing school example, they have like skills checkoffs where they don't just test you on material, they have you perform things.
Yeah.
And they have you like recorded on camera, and they take like a few days to actually review the footage, and then they tell you if you pass or fail. You fail, you got to repeat it. If you don't do it 3 times, then it sucks to be you just failed the semester.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they have like a dude who's been a doctor for like 40 years, and he's just like, I can't seem to find this artery. I don't know like what I'm doing. Like, oh, it's the other one. My fault. Like shit like that.
Yeah, doctors don't even put in IVs.
Yeah,
so.
it's all
That's
nurses.
crazy. Yeah.
Ooh, being out of practice. So would you say that they're kind of like out of practice?
It's not their job to put in an IV.
No, they do like
Okay.
the evals and
Yeah, like they're the people who tell the people what to do.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, they make the hard decisions. Like they're the ones liable for most of it.
But like nurses
So.
definitely do
Oh,
a
I
lot.
see.
A lot.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Nurses do all the
make
stuff
run.
they're busy to do. They're too
Yeah.
busy to do.
Gotcha. I don't know if I could like work in a hospital for like a couple of reasons.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
I
like.
could work in a hospital.
I mean, it depends on the role you're doing. I've done it before, but my role was it was in a rehab hospital.
Were you a CP?
Rehab tech, so
Oh,
like
okay.
PT tech. So it was like, but my role was different. It was it kind of felt like babysitting in a way. It was like an intervention. So like it was super
Babysitting is like
easy.
mentality or like
no,
physically?
like physically, like they would come, like they'd have like all their, occupational, they see their occupational therapist, they go to speech language, they go to PT, but then like in between their sessions, they'd come to me and like we just in there, it's like interventional, it's like coloring, painting, just things to keep them from fall risks, stuff
Is
like
this
that.
inpatient or outpatient?
Inpatient. So it was Emory rehab, and like there was certain things that they had to do. They'll come to my room. That some of them didn't have to, because if they were high fall risk, like we had to make sure there's someone watching them at all times. Because like people that would literally just try to get out of their bed and they'd fall. Like they try to do stuff on their own when they can't. So it's like something like that. There are different roles in hospitals where you don't have to be in direct patient care, but you still also have to like make sure they're good and like see if they need anything.
Yeah, because if they fall on your watch, it's
they have to do a
fault.
whole
Yeah.
report and everything. That's never happened to me, but they have to do a whole report and yeah.
Because like, why do you like from both of you guys' experience? Like, why is that even like a thing? If I know my shit don't work, I'm just gonna chill in bed. I'm not gonna be like,
It's
I'm
also
getting the
it
fuck.
could be a cognitive thing too. Like
They
could
forget. Or they feel like, I don't know, some people just wake up and they feel better, and then they don't realize how shitty they feel until they get out of bed and are like, oh yeah, my legs don't work as well, and they fall.
Or like they had something where they had
Or-
to have like something up with their brain, so they're not as cognitively smart, or like they don't know what they're doing. They kind of like, hey, I think I can do this on my own, and then they really don't have that mind body connection at all.
Or depending on their condition, they have something called orthostatic hypotension, which is when they get up, their blood pressure suddenly just shoots down, and then they get lightheaded and they just fall.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like specifically if they're on diuretic medications, that's what tends to happen. That's why doctors and nurses advise you, if you're on like diuretics, to slowly rise out of bed. Don't just shoot up, because your body's getting rid of so much fluid. You're gonna go hypotensive once you change positions.
Isn't it also just like a regular thing? Like, it's not jet lag, but it's something.
People
like,
call
there
it
you go.
iron. People call it iron deficiency.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's just your blood pressure dropping. I mean, it could be from iron deficiency, but you don't know.
I know a lot of people also just like feel inept when they can't do anything, so they like try to do stuff anyways.
I get that, but like when you know your shit's like that's
Some people
what I'm
just
like,
don't want to pee and poop on themselves, so they have to get up and
Oh, that's also I
But
didn't
then there were
think about
people that were there. Many were like stroke patients too. So like they just they don't have the same how they were before. Like how before the accident or anything, it's not the same at all.
Yeah, stroke patients are like the saddest thing to look at for me,
Yeah.
because like a lot of the time, like one side of their body is totally paralyzed and they're like contort. I'm like, oh my god, it's a nightmare.
And that's why they'll go to like PT and stuff and OT, so they can like get back to at least or try to get back to the normal, like doing things by themselves or having someone assist them. They'll still like be able to like still be able to function.
And a stroke's like a heart thing, right? Or
it's your brain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heart
I think like I'm thinking heart attack. I've heard like
attack.
heart attack stroke combos.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's my. So like what? So like just you have your brain just fucking. It's like it's like a short circuit, right? It's like your brain just like.
No, that's a
freezes out.
seizure.
Okay.
A stroke could be from multiple things. The most common is like an artery up here busting.
Just blood in your brain.
Mm.
Oh. And then like the pressure, and it's not.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The thought of like your body or mind just kind of like turning against itself is like one of my worst thoughts for the future and everything.
Well, funny enough, I've been doing more like research, if you want to call it, but like, Alzheimer's is like, I want to say it's highly preventable, but like,
It's not. It's genetic.
Yeah, it's genetic. On one hand, it is genetic, but like for the people that like it can like just kind of like come from like just not doing anything, like your mind, like brain elasticity is one of those things you can keep going even if you can't do physical like work, and that's kind of where like that like idea of like just keeping your brain working kind of helps stave it off because you're still using everything. Because I know for my grandmother, she was like on that full retired thing where all she did was just stay home and watch TV. And like I could see that also being a big it just fucking took off for her. Because at what like she was just consuming entertainment. She didn't have to do anything. So I can kind of see that to where like how older people like to still work at their jobs where they still have to like function at a high, I wouldn't say like a higher process, but they're doing more with their brain power than just simply relaxing and being on just like lay down mode.
Yeah.
And I think there is evidence that supports that. And I was like,
Yeah, you're supposed to like read, like exercise, like do, like they tell you to just do things.
Yeah,
when you're old, you know what I mean?
Like, literally.
Like heavy on like physical activity and like cardio. Like that's what really they push for like older adults to do. To keep your heart healthy and like just move, just move.
They say like an hour a day, maybe 15 minutes.
That's why you see
It's
those
like
old
Tai
ladies
Chi.
walking laps around the mall and stuff.
Yeah. That's their exercise and entertainment in one. But yeah, they like recommend to do certain things, to keep busy, keep active, like it's necessary.
I definitely think you'll see a spike in Alzheimer's once our generation gets older.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, with all like the doom scrollers and the people who ride in their
Brain
beds.
rot is real.
Yeah, it's got added. It's a
Like
word.
brain, like it's not just brain rot. It's more like fatigue. You know what I mean?
Attention span
Yeah.
is just non-existent.
Like your dopamine, everything's just been
such short
shot
attention
and
spans
plummeted.
Well, not even that, but like the time that you're spending like doom scrolling and shit like that is literally time that you could have spent doing
more
literally anything
productive
else.
things.
Yeah, learning
Anything
something
else.
new.
I don't know. Dopamine detox is
touching
real.
grass.
Make sure to do it every now and then.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if that was why you uninstalled TikTok.
Yeah, it's just. But I mean, they kind of just got replaced with Instagram Reels, but I'm way more disciplined with Instagram. So
That's fair. That makes sense. I know I've seen a lot of other people talk about having like a burner phone, like basically like
I do want to do that when I'm older.
Yeah.
It's kind of my iPad right now. Like I don't even have Instagram on my phone. I have it on my iPad.
No, my iPad has
to have,
like
all the
apps
social
on there
media
that I
on
don't
your
have on my
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't
like,
have any games on
backups.
my phone. They're all on my iPad.
Yeah, games on there.
That
I
makes
have like
sense.
Netflix and stuff on my iPad too, and I have that on my phone.
I get you.
I kind of want to end up doing something like that, like having just a work phone and just something for.
I was thinking about getting a flip phone, but I'm like, yeah, then people won't put me in group chats. So I mean, that would
I'm
kinda
the
suck.
green
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can't even get your text. Yeah. I kind of want to get one too, like just to separate the two. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because I know I get really bad about like the screen time shit.
If I could just have a flip phone with like a blue bubble,
Yeah.
like, I'd buy it instantly. You know,
Gotta see what's out there.
The
I don't know.
Apple propaganda got to you, during.
Don't let the flame die.
that's why I switched freshman year because group chats and stuff.
I mean, I literally just did it for iMessage games.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I did it for iMessage.
I honestly,
FaceTime.
Do y'all
I
still-
preferred my
Do y'all
Samsung.
still like play iMessage games?
No.
Really?
Never.
I mean,
Recently.
I think I did one like last week. Like my friend sent me like the word search, but that was about it, or the word hunt, something.
Yeah.
But I haven't done like 8 Ball or all the other ones in like a long time.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no reason to.
I mean, Android is making waves now. They're basically the same as iPhone, but
They
they're
have been for a long time.
they're like
I'd argue they've been better than
they're way
iPhone
more
for a long
encrypted
time.
than, like the
I
more
like the ones that like can fold up or like.
Oh, the Z
there's
Fold?
some that
I've
you
never
just
really
put down, or,
understood the
like, this,
point.
Like,
It's a
like-
novelty thing. It's like a
Yeah.
fidget toy on a phone.
yeah.
There
basically.
was one that I saw recently that can fold around your wrist. It's like a bracelet
I
shape.
don't like that.
Like the
Get
screen
it-
goes
get it-
all
Don't like
around.
Just make a watch.
That just seems like
Yeah.
you just like deep fried your arm in radiation.
That's kind of
from
what
your
it is. So
phone.
it's like it's a phone that turns into a watch that comes over your wrist.
Why?
So is it a flip phone that turns?
I don't
into
No,
like
it's
that.
foldable, but it like
Is it
bends into
phone
a curved shape.
size?
It is a phone.
You know, I've also never understood the hype behind smartwatches. Like,
I kind of want to get an Apple
I
Watch.
thought about it,
But, like, why?
But only for like when I'm active. That's the only
Yeah, I was
time.
like,
I
because
would
I
That's what I would
Then
do it
I'm
to like
like, I'd
track
get,
my
like, a
steps and
Fitbit.
stuff.
I get like one of the
like
I
a
don't know.
health monitor.
phone does
thing?
that,
I get
though.
that.
Yeah, I
I
look
know,
at
but
my
I would want
steps.
like the other features and stuff built into it, like the heart rate and stuff like that too.
you can get separate machines for that. You can count your heart rate
I was
yourself.
about to say,
Yeah, but I'd
yeah.
also rather just have. I'm not going to sit there and count my heart rate all day.
What?
I've
Why
done
do you
it
need it all
before.
day?
I don't need it all
It's
day. I just
tracking it.
I've done it
I want
before.
something that will track it.
You can just
track it
count.
yourself still.
Yeah.
All day while I'm doing the physical exercise?
It takes 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Dog, are you
30
tracking your heart
seconds.
rate while you're doing a bench press? What the fuck are you doing?
You do
I've done it right after, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general, like, oh my god, bro, never mind, bro. Fuck, I'll never.
To answer your question,
I will
yes, I
never
actually
touch
do
an
do that.
iWatch. Holy shit.
I actually do that.
That's why I'm like, yeah, you just sit here and do, it's free.
Yeah, 30 seconds multiplied by 2. There you go, you have your heart rate.
Okay, Darren,
Oh,
my
I was
fault.
taught 60.
Damn.
I'm an exercise science major, so I was taught 60.
Ah.
And then like, what was it? Like after exercising her, I forgot. If you're moving, you do like, I forgot what you multiply it by, but yeah. You can just check it like that.
I don't know. I've never.
You're not touching the right place. You got it
Yeah,
right under your
fine.
Well, there you go. That's your reason why, Darren. I'm not sitting here fucking counting that shit every time.
Oh no, so like
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend $500 on
No,
a
I can't even
watch.
feel anything.
Really?
You're not touching the right spot.
No.
You go right here.
Dog,
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here learning how to do that shit, but I can just put on a watch, dude.
Yeah, or I could spend a $300 watch or like just do
what's wrong
this.
with that?
A 1
Oh my
minute
God.
tutorial.
I would
I
much
know.
rather have something that's like convenient than just do something like that all the time.
Okay.
Why have a toaster or
Fair
anything
enough.
like that if you have a stove? I mean, it's the same idea.
I don't use
Oh,
my toaster,
no.
so
Why have an air
I'm not
fryer if we have
putting
an
my
oven?
bread in
I
a-
mean,
no,
same thing.
I'm sorry.
An oven's overkill?
Point made. I
That was
love
an
my air
overkill.
fryer.
because like I don't need that much space and that much
So what do
heat
you want a
usage.
pizza?
I don't. Then I'll use the oven.
Yeah, but you can use it for both.
The pizza.
It's not overkill then. You need an oven anyway.
Yeah, but if I want chicken nuggets, like the oven's
Put it
definitely overkill.
How's it overkill?
Air fry.
What you said?
I like air fryer for stuff like that, like chicken nuggets, like super quick.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm just saying it depends.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that we need these things? Or like we have these things in like
I
human
don't know.
society?
Appliances are
Like-
just cool.
Like,
Yeah.
we're just a bunch of monkeys that make little objects and little doohickeys. It's
But
like,
But I have to
like
track
it
my
makes
steps,
sense.
guys.
yeah.
I feel like with stuff like appliances, it makes it easier to like, especially if you're someone who likes to cook often, it just makes your job much easier.
yeah, I get that.
Like instead of having to chop stuff, you can get a mandolin or what's it called? Is it called that? A mandolin?
I have a slap shop.
Yeah.
You just
Oh, see
Yeah.
stuff like that makes it more efficient.
but like, wouldn't you want to like?
You cook, you bake. Wouldn't you
But
want
like, wouldn't
efficiency?
you want to do something different?
I mean,
What the
Like,
fuck you mean? Invent your own
What?
tools?
No,
You want
no,
to churn
just
butter
like-
every time?
No, have you ever just thought about like what other like creature societies would be like? You ever just wondered
What the
like,
fuck did you just... What?
like
How
a
did we
school
get
of
here?
fish, nigga? Have you ever just wondered?
They're not churning butter. What the
They
fuck
don't
do you
need
mean?
We
butter.
make objects. Fish just have like a different society.
They don't have hands.
I don't care. They're free. They don't have.
we do more
taxes
things because
either.
we're more
And we
complex.
have.
I think a
thumbs.
school of fish is pretty complex. You got to know who's
They
in
swim in a
charge.
direction and eat stuff and poop. Like what?
That's their life. That's all.
That's like. You're saying
That's how he wants to
why
live.
Is
Is that
that
what you
saying
wanna
just
do?
you want
Just-
more complexion?
you
Are
just
you
wanna-
okay with the ramifications of knowing that you will die one day?
Do you just want to
They-
swim around butt ass naked? Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Just walk around, just poop when you want to and eat. That's it.
Do you just want a school of
No
Alphonsos that
fulfillment.
look just like you
there's
swimming
still-
around? Like, what
there's
the fuck do
still
you
like
mean?
in the Amazon
That's racist towards
rainforest-
schools of fish.
Oh, my fault. Okay.
There are Amazon rainforest tribes today that are actually just doing that shit. They're just living life.
They
bro.
don't live like fish. That's
They
so
don't.
insulting to them.
No, they don't live like
Ocean.
fish. But like back to the whole not having
Man.
tools and having a very simple
have
life.
They have
Tools.
tools.
Anyway, some birds
Most
have
of them
tools.
have clothing too. Like
Some
they're
birds
not.
have-
You're acting like they
savages.
haven't even discovered fire yet or some
Okay,
shit.
they
Like, what
got
the fuck
some
do you
little
mean?
knickknacks and shit. Okay.
They have knickknacks. You mean like a fucking axe and a bow and arrow?
These are
And
antiques of a
shelter,
past.
the villages, communities.
These are antiques of a past era. They don't got no
A fucking house?
It's not the past. It's- you just met them. Like it's the present.
Like wanna like be with a pack of wolves. Like SpongeBob gave up everything. He gave
They're
up
probably
society to live
moldy,
with the
dude. What do you
jellyfish.
mean?
Wolves can be
Oh,
pretty
if you're
friendly.
weak, don't be no bitch, John.
But you
Oh,
see
they're
how
the
that worked
fuck
out
outta
for
you.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, nah, bro.
You see how that worked out for SpongeBob though. He went back to his normal life.
But like
His
he
house,
just didn't commit
his
enough.
friends,
He
his
just
job.
did not understand. Okay, jellyfish was a bad start. For one, they're
Well, that's all
cold
he
and unfeeling.
had. All the other fish lived like him.
Okay, fuck that. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
fish live
better
like
question. Why are jellyfish the only animals? Like really? Like
They don't
there's
have
They're
brains.
seahorses.
there are anglerfish.
Yeah, they
There's
had seahorses.
and seahorses, but like
Jellyfish don't have brains.
I think they do. No,
Bro, they're clear. You'd be able to see it. They're see-through.
I think they do have a central nervous system, though.
They don't have a brain, but they do have some kind of nerves. Or else they wouldn't be able to know what they're doing.
I'm going to ask the smarter question. Do jellyfish think? No, they can't.
Dumb as fuck.
It's literally pure instinct and nothing else.
Yeah, like they just
They aren't even aware that anything exists, let alone themselves.
But they're smarter than you think.
So conceited.
What the fuck does that mean? They don't think, but they're smarter than you think.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know that shit like with the snail question?
There's absolutely no signs of intelligence, but they're not stupid.
Oh yeah, they have snails too.
Jellyfish can learn at a much more complex level than ever imagined.
So they fucking think. What the fuck? The fuck is that?
They do or they don't.
Okay, that was Google AI saying no.
Oh,
the science.ku.dk
Okay,
apparently say these motherfuckers.
Man, this Google AI
about
shit
to say-
sucks. I hate this Google
It
AI
does suck.
shit.
It does suck.
It's
Is that
always
that's
wrong.
the first thing that
Yeah, the
pops
first
up.
thing.
Yes, it is
It's
always
all
fucking
false
wrong.
information. I'm like,
Remember when
listen.
Google Gemini couldn't generate the picture of a white person?
Oh yeah,
That was a thing?
Yeah. So, like, you would type in like, generate me a photo of an American family, and they were always like super, which is fine. I like, I love diversity and inclusion and all that. But then you'd be like, generate me a photo of a Confederate soldier during the American Civil War, and then it would be like some black guy in like the gray getup. Yeah, or like some Asian guy in the gray getup. And then it'd be like, okay, generate me a photo of a Nazi from World War II. And it was a black guy in the SS uniform. After people
How
started,
specific can you be?
after people learned that, Google was like, yeah, we're going to shelve Gemini for now and work out the kinks.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's
It's a
just like a
lot.
random George Washington
like, How
nigga.
specific can I be? And y'all still aren't genuine what I need.
I think
No.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
but
this
that's
prompt was
crazy.
create an image of the Pope and it just gave you like two niggas. That's kind of cool. They were
Yeah.
trying to be diverse and inclusive. I appreciate
but
it.
not
So here's a black
today.
Nazi.
Right? Too far.
Y'all just don't understand what it would be like to live in like animal society.
You said you wanted to live in a school of fish, dude. What do you mean?
Well, that was just an example.
Do
That was,
you
that was the
understand?
example you picked.
that was just what popped into my head. Was like, could I?
Okay,
Could
what
be
other
a
animal
duckling.
society do you want to live
Out
in?
of some, like,
I
any
just
of the
saw Lion
fucking
King
animals,
yesterday.
out of any of the animals on the fucking planet, you chose a fish, the most boring, like, just dumbass life form ever.
I think I think I could do a sloth.
I saw Lion King yesterday, so I would say like live among lions.
Lion lifestyle is fucking crazy if you're a dude.
What are you
Women
gonna do
like
if you miss
say-
your clumsy ass misses a branch as a sloth?
Huh? Yeah, if I fuck up, but like I would just be the chill guy. I would just be like, I would find my
they're all
base
chill
tree.
guys.
So we were just talking about how you need to like stimulate your brain and everything, and you just choose a sloth, where you can sit there and do absolutely
Choose a
fuck
school
all
of
day.
fish.
The world is my
No.
television, Jonathan. I can just
Grace, you can stare at the fucking colony of ants fighting over a leaf on the ground below you. What do you mean?
like you're making it sound like it's not like just watching life happen in front of you is not like some of the most entertaining shit.
Dude,
That's why I
a
watch
fucking
nature
eagle would probably
documentaries.
swoop down and eat you whole.
Bro, I would have picked the best hiding spot. It wouldn't.
If I were to be a
No.
sloth, this would be me.
like the
Yes, like the one on the boat.
Yeah.
I would just be going places, bro.
So you choose to go to Animal Society
Dude,
and
look at
ride in
the
a
giant.
fucking
That's the
boat?
fastest he's ever
Look at
gone.
how chill this guy is.
Literally.
That's the fastest he's ever gone in his life. He doesn't know. Oh,
You can't say you
He's
choose to
living the
go
best
into
life right
Animal
there.
Society and ride a
is
fucking
just all
boat.
of nature. I'm not just sticking with the humans. I could be a sloth in your fucking garage. I could be the sloth on the moon, nigga.
Do you know how like
Calling-
privileged you are to be a human thinking of
calling
these things?
animal control.
Yeah,
Get out of my garage. Why are you in my garage?
You're going to the wrong fucking house, motherfucker. This dude's gonna run around the
Find
corner with a
out.
broom and smack the
Find
shit out of you.
Fuck around and find out.
Okay, you guys are a little more hostile than the motherfuckers in the jungle, but that's cool.
Okay.
Dude, a jaguar will eat you. What do you mean?
It's not gonna
I'll just
argue
pick
here
the
until you that you're wrong.
bullshit And like this, what you choose is sloth.
It doesn't matter which animal you pick. I guarantee you almost all of them are just absolutely awful compared to how you live right now.
Yeah. Yeah. What other
But like the
animal could you
simplicity
like?
of it.
Yeah, like what animal
Simplicity.
could you possibly see that would be like better
House
than-
fly. You'd be done with college education in like 20 seconds. And
Yeah,
you'd pass
I mean,
away
pretty
3
much.
days later.
Yeah,
All my stocks into the housefly.
you just walk around and fucking vomit and shit on everything you land on
For
or
3 days and then die.
something. Do that
What if
fucking
a
weird
bird
fly
flies?
shit.
Let's get all moistened up.
I could not be a bee because like you sting somebody and you're just done.
You could
Well,
be
just-
a worker bee or a
just be a
honey
guy.
Or,
bee.
like
bee.
what are the ones that are thicker? The little fat bees.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
those
bumble
carpenter
bees.
bees.
Okay, yeah. I could choose that life.
Just eating wood, just eating people's decks and
no
porches.
one's like
termite?
scared of them.
The carpenter bees, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
carpenter
Yeah,
bees,
like,
yeah.
no one's scared of them. It's like, oh, it's cute. Those are the ones that we draw. Like, not
People are scared of bumblebees though. It's like like when you're like elementary school, everybody's running away from it. It's like it's harmless.
I was gonna say, like, what about being like the queen or something? But at the same
cool.
time, like, I feel like the queen kind of just like gives birth her entire life.
No, she's usually also giving out orders, whether it's like to take
While
care
giving
of the
birth and shitting out.
Yeah,
She's like
running the house.
she's everybody's concubine. Like I don't know.
She has like 9 niggas. It's not that bad.
I saw this thing the other day, right? There's one species of bee, and instead of gathering pollen, it gathers meat.
They're like carnivores.
Is it the Japanese hornet?
I forget what it's called. It's
That's
a type of
actually
bee.
terrifying.
They make meat honey.
That's awesome. Wait,
Oh wow!
can I buy it?
Like
It's probably disgusting. I don't think you would want it.
It feels rotted.
It
yeah,
looks
probably.
nasty.
meat honey.
Yes. I forget what it's called.
Dude, if
like,
it's honey flavored like bacon, I'll eat it.
it's
Ooh, honey.
probably
Like
not.
maple. Like.
I think it's all from like decomposing animals and shit like that.
Oh.
They just like
Like
I don't.
The deer you
Scavengers?
see like on the side
Dude,
of
it's
the road, they're like,
bee
"It's my
jerky.
time to
Vulture
shine.
bees.
Is that what they're called?
It's my
They
time to
eat
shine."
dead animals in carrion. They're found in the tropical rainforests of
Sick.
South America.
Of course, it's in fucking South
Yeah,
America.
like-
I mean, I think the one I was thinking of is actually from Australia,
These are pretty
which again,
gnarly.
of course.
Oh my god!
Let me see.
Why does it
These
look
things
like
are pretty
that?
fucking gnarly. They look more like wasps than bees.
That's not even the one I was talking about. There's a second
That
one.
looks
Jesus.
terrible.
There's another
I
one.
would not want that anywhere.
The
near
one
me.
I saw
Oh my
was
God.
covered in blood.
Dude, this
Oh
guy looks
my God.
metal as fuck.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like
shiny
decked out in all black. Like,
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like the
Let me see if I can
Of the
find
Spider-Man.
the exact one I'm
Oh,
thinking
Venom?
of.
The Venom bee?
Spider-Man.
yeah.
The symbiote.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Knee
What
slapper.
Dude, dad jokes are like
Oh.
a staple.
So I can't. These look very similar, and this is a really low res picture, but that's what their honey looks like.
Yo.
I wouldn't want that.
This actually looks nasty as
You
fuck, dude.
wouldn't want this.
That shit looks nasty
You
as
wouldn't
fuck.
want that. That looks.
That looks like a fucked up
Like a
pomegranate full of
sword.
bees.
Yeah.
What if you crushed it up and melted it down?
You put that shit in like a protein
Black.
smoothie.
Yeah, you
You
could.
ever had zombie flavored fucking those?
What the fuck does a zombie taste like?
Probably just
It's
decomposing
rotten-
flesh.
Like zombie Skittles are just literally just rotten meat flavored
Damn
Skittles.
zombies.
What?
They're my
How would they know
shout
that?
Shout out to my fucking environmental science AP environmental science teacher, Mr. Thornton. He bought us some zombie Skittles, like because it was during COVID. He was like,
That guy was a goat.
yeah, he was go, yeah.
Before I left, I got like teachers I liked, like a lot of like I got the teachers that I liked gifts. For him, I got a poster, like you know the Obama Hope poster. It was that, but it was like the mitochondria, and instead of hope, it said powerhouse.
Nice. That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Pete gift.
dope teacher. Shout out to him. But yeah, he gave us zombie Skittles, and I got the zombie Skittle, and that shit was
Is it just like the Bean Boozled challenge,
That was
basically?
just
Yeah.
what I was thinking about, like the vomit
just regular
one.
Skittles, and you can just
The
get
one
the
that you
zombie
don't want
one.
to get, the vomit one. Oh my god. PTSD.
Yeah, but this looks like that.
Yeah.
I would not be a fan of this.
So did it look like a regular Skittle?
Looks like it'd be grape flavored.
The fucking nasty ass honey.
It's like that color.
Anything great flavor.
I didn't think even like the texture looks fucking disgusting on it.
Looks hairy.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Well, since we've all agreed that human society is the best society, yada yada. Anyways, what animal would you
It's
guys?
the only society.
Shut up. There's ant society, nigga. Don't just.
Yeah, you're doing a very big
Power
stretch.
and running. They
Come
gotta
on,
rebuild.
bro. Why
They
you?
gotta rebuild.
A garden hose is their worst enemy, dude. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Be
Right.
pissing on them with
Yeah.
like about half their species.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
But they always come back, just like us. That's some real grit right there, bro.
They don't always come back. There's just fucking trillions of them.
Yeah, so they just bounce back even harder. There's billions of us.
But ants are just so annoying to deal with. Like you wouldn't want.
They kind of suck.
You don't think working in the
wouldn't-
service industry,
you wouldn't
other
want-
people, you just don't want to.
Okay, but like ants that get all up on you, all up in your stuff, like just look at like it's too much. That's too much. They're annoying. I don't want.
They're fucking leeches. They don't grow their own food.
We don't. We literally take shit that's already existing. They just find shit that's
We have
already
farms.
We've literally invented our own food. What do you mean?
They farm creatures. They farm like
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They crawl into my kitchen and steal my fucking shit. Like,
Those feel like a little
only
leaf.
brown ants. The good ants are the ones that like
the
have
good ants, the red fire ants.
They burn you when they fucking bite you.
But they want to be left alone, and every other ant hates them. So there's always like ant wars. They're like the America of the ant tribe. Like they just pull up, say your colony is ours, and if they lose, they like, well, we didn't lose, and then they come back even harder. I was attacked by ants a lot as a child, so I like
and you still vouching for it.
I'm not vouching. It's like once you've had an enemy for so long, you learn to respect them. Like
I like how you said you were attacked by ants a lot as a child. Like they just had a fucking vendetta.
I was too, actually. I'd always have ants crawl on me.
Did y'all like sit on the piles accidentally?
no, we just
Yeah.
had ants. We lived in this.
I once had my
house.
foot in one when I was playing in the backyard.
That-
And my mom, like, stripped my clothes off. Or smacking the shit out of me, getting the ants off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my friend.
None of them bit me, though.
My
Surprising.
friend's sister had like brought a turtle to show us, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I didn't realize I was staying in an ant pile. So I'm over here fascinated by this turtle, and it just got worse. I was
Yeah.
just, oh my god.
That happened to me in preschool.
See,
too.
Yeah, it's not fun.
A
Multiple
couple-
occurrences had ants on me.
A couple months back, I had one. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was some kind of an ant. It bit me while I was in an attic, and that shit fucking hurt. That shit
Might have got a
fucking.
velvet ant. Like,
I don't know what it was.
a wasp.
It like swelled up
Oh
and all
my
this shit,
God.
but it was an ant. I saw it. It was a fucking ant.
The Andre neck from Victoria.
Pretty much, yeah. So that shit
That's what
did.
I'm thinking.
I can't remember if it was on my neck or on my hand, but that shit fucking hurt wherever the fuck it bit me. I don't remember.
I don't want that anywhere near me.
Hell no.
Okay, but like, who do we want to domesticate next? Because I'm saying we do the ants, but I'm down for like bears.
Bears?
What the fuck are you gonna do with an
Dude,
ant?
you can domesticate. You can literally have them like work on so much shit underground for you. Because then you could.
But,
This
they
reminds me of a
die
clip.
so
I'm so sorry.
easily That you have to like keep retraining.
No, you just have to
You
keep
just-
the queens. The queens live for a couple of years, so really you just have a queen training program. She'll talk.
I'm always choosing the bear.
Okay, the woman chooses the bear. Crazy. It's 2025.
I'm choosing the bear.
Oh my god.
I mean, realistically, bears would just be cooler to have domesticated. I mean, honestly.
They have such an insane appetite. I don't think you really keep that up. But like, you really have to feed ants shit. Like, just drop some fucking sugar on them. Like, thank you, God. You know, and be on their merry way. Bears, you would have to have enough to feed a bear before the bears are gonna. Okay. Well,
We have like an overpopulation problem, like a lot of animals and shit. Feed them those like wild boars and hogs that are like overfeeding in Texas or some shit. Probably be fine.
Yeah, there's a way.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
You gonna pay? You gonna pay? It
Why
costs a
aren't
lot
you
of
not?
money.
So
to
It's a
why
new
take out
industry.
that
With the
boar and
ants
kill
and
it.
not the bears, like.
I'm just saying, it's way more
I'm just
cost
very
effective
curious.
if it was possible to just domesticate the next animal like on a whim to get ants because you can also
I
have
feel
them
like
work on
more
like
people-
roadways, structures. Like they could bring us to the future. You know what
I
I
feel like
mean?
more people be more inclined to choose bears though.
Because everyone wants another dog type
'Cause who
creature.
wants a bunch
'Cause
of
they're cool.
ants in the- yeah, you know, like I would high five a bear.
This is gonna be Alphonso with his fucking ants, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like
He's
yeah.
like 60 something. He's like, holy fuck.
Never in my 70 years.
fuck they did that prank.
No, like actually.
No, they actually did it. It's not even a prank. They just really did that.
Yeah, that's me and my ants. So what?
But like, I feel like you expect them to actually do that. Like actually.
Because
They're not gonna do it.
They're
I'm sorry, bro.
domesticated. You could train them to.
You're gonna build a fucking weapon to kill you.
It's
They're gonna overthrow
ridiculous.
you.
Yeah.
No. I'm the king. I'm their eternal king.
But they only don't they just report to a queen though?
Yeah, but like the queen lives for like 9 years, so obviously I would like be their progenitor. So I would like.
So you just be their queen?
I'd be their god.
You're no one's god, dude. I hate to break it
I
to
would
you.
be Ant. I wouldn't be Ant Man. I'd be Ant Jehovah. I'd be Ant Jesus. I'd be the end of all ends and the beginning of
Bro
all
died for the
beginnings.
sins
Wouldn't you
Yes.
have
Yeah.
to be an ant?
Just smell like an ant.
Smell.
Yeah, that's what they communicate. They just smell. They just have
So
like.
how are you gonna adjust your pheromones to communicate?
He's
with
gonna
them? He's gonna have one
genocide?
consistent ant smell.
He's gonna
and they're gonna know what the
genocide.
fuck you're talking
He's gonna
about.
And then
genocide a
you
bunch of
really-
ants
you
and
still
then run
have
on
to
himself.
coexist
Probably.
in our society. So walking around smelling like ants, how's that going?
Do you smell ants?
No.
Exactly.
But like,
They got really good nose. It's like some dog hair and shit. So I would just have some ant spray on me, and then like you would just see like those little ant like colony things that would eat the little sugar jello.
Yeah.
They make exactly.
Just have one on you.
I would just have one on me.
So you like fucking Professor X, like you just like spray yourself like ant cologne, like, and then they'll fucking just like carry off.
He's
the
a fucking worse Aquaman.
I'm trying to conform to
Better Aquaman.
Actually,
There's more ants on the planet.
I would much rather be able to talk to fucking fish than ants. I'm not gonna lie.
Dolphins
Back
or
to
sharks
fish.
or whales.
Yeah.
I'm choosing the fish in this situation.
You guys just hate it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay because when,
not a hero
when
for
there's
Big
a
Hero 6 with
land-based
ants.
problem that your fish can't help you, I'll be on my. No, when the world floods and your fish friends can't help you survive in the new society, I'll
What
be
the
chilling.
fuck are the ants gonna do?
I'll be
Water's their
chilling-
main
I will
weakness.
be chilling
gonna wash
on my
away.
ant boat, baby.
They're gonna-
My ant ark.
I'll be chilling on the whale.
Yeah.
If it
Who was
floods,
water resistant.
water is
It can
their
fucking
thing.
smash your boat with one single tail swing. Like,
How big
Doesn't
the
even have to,
ant
it doesn't
ark-
even have to hit the
You know how big the ant ark would be, John? How
I
many
need a
ants are on this
visual
fucking planet?
representation.
I don't know, a couple.
Quite
Dude,
literally.
one blue whale, that thing is done.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like how many ants
No,
the
because when they
size up
die
to
and
a
lock
whale?
bodies, and then like their chitin becomes like hard and solidified with all the barnacles.
Not
and
all
shit.
ants do that.
Enough ants.
Also, it's not
could.
gonna beat like 3 tons of muscle.
Wait, so the boat you're riding on is
Because it's
made of
still-
the dead ants?
Yes, it's the ant ark, and there's still living ants inside the boat to
Oh, that's
for repairs
nasty,
and
bro.
shit. Okay, living on a fucking whale that has to go underwater to get food. What happens for like an hour? Or actually, no, like 8 hours out of the day when he goes down, you just have no house.
can-
and
How
you're
is
just
the
sitting
dead
there are
ant
multiple
ark
whales,
gonna
they can rotate shifts.
Sustain weight. How is the ant ark going to sustain any weight?
It's salt water. We're all like less.
But aren't you? Aren't you on the ark?
What?
Aren't you? Oh, it's real flamboyant. It's real boy. I said flamboyant.
Yo, he said that shit so matter of factly too. He's like, well, duh, it's salt water.
I'm so sorry.
But
You know how many ants you have to have?
Everything floats in salt water.
Wait.
Don't you know?
That's the answer. That's the key. I'm sorry. I'm so
Well, basically-
sorry. I didn't say that.
Basically, hold on, wait.
Oh, visual.
Let me give you the metrics.
Are you
of this
Googling if a boat of ants
No,
is
no.
possible?
boat. No.
That'd probably be the first search.
Look, an ant can
ever.
float in salt water.
You're gonna get one of those rewards from
There
Google. It's got a
are-
plaque. They give you a reward if you're the first person to Google a term.
Really?
He's gonna be the first person to Google it. He's gonna get a plaque in the mail.
Yeah. No, there are roughly
Insane.
20 quadrillion ants in the world, which is about 2.5 million ants for every human. I'm just gonna search up like how many ants would you need to make the
You
size
have
of
to,
one
like,
human?
conjure that many ants to like do this.
Now, how many ants would you need to make a size of a boat?
And that's just
No,
a
that's-
human.
No,
You
Noah's
said
Ark.
that
it
can
has to float.
sustain weights. But it's
You have, like, a
salt
fucking,
water,
like-
so I mean,
You have like an engine constructed solely out of ants.
Oh my god.
it's already rusty. it's gonna be
Okay.
rusty.
Yo, you're
I
so
love
like
how you
intently
sta-
looking
I
at
will
this.
say I applaud you for standing on this.
It's like that B-type autism right now.
Okay. So we all know they can lift between 50 to 5,000 times their own body weight. Yes, known fact.
But
So
you said they were dead.
these are just to hold the weight of the boat. There's you can
Wait.
No. I'm just saying, like
Are
these
they
are
not a part of the boat?
it's a living dead ant hybrid. Like the living ants are living on the newest layer of the boat, and they just push the dead ants down to where like the boat is
Doesn't
constantly.
that like smell?
They don't.
You know what ants are like really good at? Burrowing underground.
You choose to make him a boat.
They make whole like hives and
I'm giving the wor- I'm
systems
literally
and
giving you
roadways,
worst
like,
case scenario.
So like they're
Ant
super
bully, like,
efficient
ant
when they
bully,
when
they
they
were,
like build these
down,
hives. Like
you
it's
know,
really
but
impressive.
ant
Like an
But
ant
Aquaman
colony.
is useless on land.
Ant
I'm
bully.
good on land, Antsy. That was my whole point.
No, you're not. You're the best underground. They're not even the best thing up here. They don't live in trees. Like
Those ants that do live in trees, actually. We're multi-terrestrial.
they go up the trees, they take
You
shit, and
said
they
I'm
put
no
it down
longer the human
in the
race.
ground where they belong, where their hive is, where their
ant
colony
race,
is.
What is your like?
Regardless.
Ant colonies are like super efficient, like they are like they use like some smart motherfuckers that construct these things, and then you choose to take them out of like where they are best and just make up them like fucking like a raft of dead ants on water.
Look, they're so fucking awesome. I
They're
can ride
versatile.
them.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all chose the fish. I chose the more versatile species. That was my whole
We really
point.
chose the bear.
But they're not versatile in water.
I mean, okay.
Why don't you make the argument that they can make a giant like underground
Can a
society?
fish help you if you're getting mugged in New York? If you're getting
Can an ant? What?
trillions of ants.
Trillions of fish. Like, we're gonna be fair.
So you just drop trillions of fish.
That would do more damage than a trillion of ants.
Nah, imagine. Like, this motherfucker, in the sewer, right? Just like fucking, just shank your shit. And then just like right next to it, just, and just trillions that just pour out like water. Like the fucking Flea episode from SpongeBob. They make an ant wave and just crash and start attacking.
Well, we're talking about the fucking sewer. There's already fish down there that can just.
No, there's no way fish live in human waste. They'd be all dead. You don't want.
Oh, there's no way ants can live down there.
Hear me out.
What the fuck? You're in New York.
Hear me out. We have the fish that are like on the road. You know what I mean? They're just flopping around. They're like your base level of fish.
So like
but you know,
a rainstorm dropped them.
Fish naturally secrete mucus around themselves to make themselves super slippery, so they can move in water better. So I'm thinking, right? We make like a wave of fish where like there's like a feedback loop of them slipping on each other. Right? So like the fish are just like
almost like a perpetual motion machine.
yes,
infinite
but it's
momentum.
like fish. And they're just like a wave of fucking fish, like trillions, like you said, trillions of fish just coming, like, and they take up way more space than an ant. Like, this is a giant fucking like this trunks.
They take up more space,
This
but now you're
totally
like
trumps
creating
your
like a
ants.
city level disaster versus like a small alleyway where a guy.
I mean,
just
it's
gets,
really efficient at taking out that one mugger. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's like overkill. We're talking about overkill earlier when applying. In this situation, the
Fine,
ants.
I'll bring 100,000 fish instead. And they'll do the exact same fucking thing.
But they can't eat the guy and get it and like dispose of the body.
Why can't
Fish can't?
There's
They would
rules.
die. They would just die. Like you just drop piranhas and they would die before they finished their meal. Ants would finish the job, bones and all.
You're still vouching for the ants. It's so funny.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're just like, you guys are underrating ants, and I feel like if no one else is going to do,
I think
ants
you are
justice,
significantly overrating.
No,
Are ants even like
Putting them on
suitable
this
for an urban
pedestal,
environment
like-
with like concrete and shit?
Yes, if plants can live on concrete, so can ants.
But
Plants can't live on concrete.
Yes, they do. They literally fucking create cracks.
but
in
that's not where the
concrete.
roots are.
Yeah.
So can ants like burrow beneath concrete? Do
No.
ants live in big cities?
You know how long it's gonna
This is-
take for
this
them
is a
to
good
do
question.
that? Yeah, actually. You know how long it
They
would
probably
take
live in
for them
Central
to
Park.
burrow through concrete?
I mean, they probably would just live in like the weaker parts of the concrete. They wouldn't actively fucking like mole rats and just drill into the shit. They're smart creatures. They're not gonna do harder work. Like just like us. We're
So
not
they would
gonna
have to navigate through the city, going down the city blocks and shit.
Well, like,
Probably ride the subway to get to you, to be
Bro,
honest. Just
but
from
like I
where
always
there's a
keep
tiny crack.
like if I'm the Lord of Ants, I always keep a few like pocket sand on me. So like imagine I just throw 5 like
So
fucking,
someone tries to mug you, you go.
You don't need the ants to
My
finish your
ants.
pocket sand.
Well, no, they are the pocket sand because they're sentient. They'll attack. They'll crawl. They'll do all that shit.
I'd rather take the sand.
I think you're underrating ants specifically in like small pocket sand related.
You for real think you're Ant-Man or some shit. That's kind of crazy.
I'm an ant god. Ant-Man can only ask them for help. I am.
I'd rather be Ant-Man because at least he can make them grow and shit too.
Yeah, he can.
Density
get small
shifting and shit.
big,
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, forget that. I just want to talk to him.
no, I would be the lord of
I want to keep them in my
ants.
Then
pocket
what?
and throw them around.
You're gonna get a couple casualties,
Don't mess with me.
That's not even
I'm lethal.
Hey guys, don't mess with this fucking freak.
So the
He
whole
has ants in his
time
pocket.
it's like a just in case scenario. They're in your pocket, no light, just in your pocket, not doing
This is the type of shit the weird kid would talk about in
Why the fuck are we so
playground
fixated on this
elementary
Antarctic
school.
conversation?
Yeah.
Because someone needed to be their attorney in this situation. I have to stand by my case that ants are better. You guys are underrating them, and I will die on that
So
anthill.
if you see,
You know,
an
it
ant
would
in
be
your
great
car-
for that mugger situation. My pet bear.
Yeah.
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 This all started with animals we
But
should domesticate.
What? Go ahead. I'm listening.
But he's not an ant. There's not you have one bear that he can stab and kill,
No.
and then you
He's
run
not
away.
getting through that thing's fat.
He's
Okay,
He's
maybe
the bear.
ants to bear they even out. Okay, whatever. You got me there. But
The bear could just eat the ants, right?
no, the ants would get the bear.
What? They would not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The bear, they're gonna be on the bear's like pelt. He's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna stop, drop, and roll really quick.
They can crawl his ears.
Now he scratches his back on a
Trillion's dead.
No, because they would go through like every orifice. They would just like attack and bite him. No, that's like the elephant situation with the rats. Like they're scared of them for a reason. Small creatures are really scared. That's why we're scared of germs. Like we're the lords of all the entire the earth, but we still get bitched out by a fucking flu, a chew. You know what I mean?
But an ant's not gonna. Well,
Ants gonna crawl in that bear and cause some
damage.
damage. I mean, ants do like army ants kill people. If you
I'm saying one.
Not
well,
me.
I would have them.
Though. I'm not going out that way.
Yeah.
No, not one ant, but I would have them fangs on me.
I would refuse to go out that way.
To one ant, yes, I think.
No, death by ants.
About 30 people die of ants worldwide a year.
My point.
30 a
My
year?
point.
But you can't
They'd be
compare that to a
catching-
virus.
That's 30 way too many.
Yeah, actually.
That's like 31
natural
too many.
Selection. You like how do you justify that? Oh yeah. She died because of an ant.
I'm gonna search up ant-related deaths. We're gonna put some respect on the ant name.
It's gonna be like, oh yeah, they swarmed this guy and he died a tragic, painful poison
Yeah, they
to
just
death.
kept like nipping at him.
That's such a like.
Damn. Okay.
Shout out to them.
Okay. This is
rabbit hole of
this
ants
is an
right
L for bears. Bears kill less than one person a year on average.
Ants are catching bodies. I have shooters.
Well,
Yeah,
that's in
why
America. That's in
we would
America. I don't know about worldwide.
That-
But that's
exactly.
why we would want bears if it's one.
Imagine taming one of the most deadliest creatures on your side. They catch 30 a year.
No, deadliest is of reach. We have other
30 a year versus a bear.
Now, okay, let's talk about
Snakes
statistics then,
exist.
right? How many ants are there versus how many bears are there? I mean, that's got to be real.
Like 40 quadrillion, where the fuck the quadrillion number was. But that goes to show you that numbers means more.
There's
and I would just
40
have,
attacks every year, but they don't say the fatality rate.
There's 40
Oh, ants are
quadrillion
bears.
ants and they only kill 30 people a year. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
No, because they're usually chill guys.
No chill, guys.
So how about the fucking bear?
Bears, obviously.
Bears are chill guys.
The
So you want him to-
character a bear, the chill guy mascot? Isn't he a bear
I thought he's like a
or dog?
Dog.
Sorry,
Like a dog.
Yeah.
Close enough.
close. Yeah,
Nah, see, I
bears are just big dogs.
Yeah, they just want to be, loved.
You
taken
have
care
a
of.
dog and you want to trade her for some ants?
I wouldn't trade Snowy for the ants, but I would maybe as a second pet once you pass.
Dude, more
this.
people die from vending machines a year than bears. There's 2 vending machine related deaths a year in the United States.
Oh my god!
You know it's because they're trying to jiggle the bitch and then it falls on them.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're dying to a fucking vending machine. So there's 2 cheap people a year that
it
die.
has to be the dumb ways to die.
What do you think is like the most embarrassing way to go?
Probably a vending machine, 'cause that means you're too cheap.
Yeah, vending machine's pretty fucking
If you don't
bad.
got like 5 quarters on you at any point in time, you're kind of now. If it's a homeless person, oh rip bro. But like if you're some like snot nose, because a homeless guy, I feel like they'd be strong enough not to die to the fucking vendor. It has to be like a child, right? Like someone small that's tipped it over.
So you're saying fuck the child for wanting to get his
fuck,
own
like-
candy bar?
For like not like you're really gonna die for
Well,
some candy
it
bars.
probably is like an older person because I don't think a kid could shake it that.
Well, like
well.
also like an adolescent, maybe like not like a 5.
Damn.
Okay.
Ants beat cows too. Cows kill 22 people a year.
Like my ants are shooters.
Okay, I wouldn't want to be killed by a cow.
That sounds awful.
That's something.
I've seen some
Yeah.
nasty videos of.
I know because
Ugh.
like they're fucking like horses. I don't know if like knocking the shit out. Cows can knock the shit out of you.
I saw a pretty fucked up.
Damn, we should
one time.
fucking
Because they have the same-
domesticate hippopotamus.
How many do they kill?
500
hippos are
to
vicious.
what kind of range is this?
Hippos-
500 to 3,000?
That's reported, and like, how do you know it wasn't them? Or they're
Well,
just
it's
eating-
per year.
Hippos are vicious.
Oh no, never. We should domesticate. Okay, if we're gonna go through like the insect, like bugs kingdom, let's domesticate mosquitoes. They kill 1 million people
Oh my
per year.
God.
Was that malaria or is it
my-
mosquito?
Well, it's like disease they spread.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want unless we kill out the bees. Mosquitoes are actually really huge pollinators. Males are, so I would.
not want
maybe-
mosquitoes.
I just don't like mosquitoes.
No.
I mean, I don't like them, but I would say we kill all the bees, and mosquitoes are like the second best pollinator. It's not like
Why don't we
wasps
just
or anything.
keep the bees around?
Yeah.
I'm saying if the inevitable happens, not the inevitable. If we fuck
I'd rather
up,
the mosquitoes to go.
Yeah.
you'd rather just double down on bee stocks than just get rid of your only
they,
plant.
I like
they have,
bees.
Yeah, they have, pollen, honey, everything else they do.
The fuck do bees do? Or not bees, mosquitoes. They just fucking suck your blood.
They also pollinate flowers and give us crops.
So do bees.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have the bees. Just double my bees.
But
They're
they're
cuter,
dying.
too.
Yeah, well, fix that. That's fucked up. I didn't say the beach should die. What the hell?
It's like, obviously, like, the fuck? The obvious answer, like, just,
Yeah, get rid of the mosquitoes and raise the bee stocks is all you need.
Raise the bee stocks is a sentence I never thought of.
Yeah, what's wrong with
There's
that?
a lot of stuff. Like the whole ant scenarios I've never heard. Like ant lord is crazy.
He said Ant God.
Sorry.
Ant God.
I'm like
I am the Lis Al Gib. What the fuck is it?
Lisan al-Gaib.
Lisan Al Gib. What the fuck? What time?
dude.
No,
I'm the
no.
Dune guy for ants.
What a fucking insult to him.
Actually.
Motherfucker's like riding on a giant sandworm, but it's made entirely out of ants.
Yo, that'd be fire. You
That'd
couldn't
be
even like,
terrifying,
and then they could like dig underground as like this big mass.
I was gonna ask, since we were talking about like the deaths and everything, do you think dying on the toilet is funny or just as sad?
That's a sad.
I think
thing,
it's sad
though.
because that means like you either Elvised yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like
That's
I mean,
the first thing I thought about.
when I think
Yeah.
about Elvis, like I kind of just start giggling when I think about it. But I know it's kind of fucked
comical
up.
because he was overweight, he was obese, and people
super
just
constipated. Like,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
couldn't. And then like when you had to go, you just perished. You just died.
Yeah,
He
his heart
had
could
to
not-
go.
Like you
Yeah.
had to
his
go.
heart could not keep up with what he was trying to put out.
That is actually so crazy.
Yeah, I think like a death that I wouldn't be mad at, but I would still think it's kind of like a piano death. I wouldn't laugh like John, but like I would
That's on
be
the dumb list.
I was just like, damn, there's no
Like
fucking.
They had a
the
fucking Looney
cartoon?
Tunes death.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
a cartoon, like slipping on
Yeah.
a banana peel.
Yeah.
But oh my god, I would actually give some grace to a banana peel though, because I feel like I would like. I'm not saying I would just notice a piano falling off, but like I would be a little, But like a banana peel, that's like slips happen. A number one killer of old people's accidents. So like I can give some grace that like your son ate a banana, didn't think about grandpa and his fucking new hip.
Well, usually it's like throw blankets and towels and shit they trip on.
That's even
It's
worse. Imagine
slippery.
like your
It's in your
children
house.
buy you like
Yeah.
a Christmas
In their home.
gift, and then it just happens to be on the floor. And then as you go to pick it up, you just, and then your neck just snaps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've had a few times where I've had like banana peel slipping moments.
Suffocating in a ball pit is another really bad, funny
Like
way to
an
go.
actual-
Well, not like on a banana peel. Like I
Okay,
slipped on
but, like,
ice,
something-
but like a lot of the
okay.
times when I slip, I do like the banana peel slipping motion.
Yeah.
Like I fucking yeah, exactly. The slide whistle, yeah. That's the exact way I do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I've
It
fallen
has to
down
be
these stairs
animated.
right here like fucking
my
5
God.
times.
Have you
the
been
past
roller
week.
skating?
I have, yeah.
Okay, like the very much like your beak keep going like this until
Yeah,
you fall.
Can you roller skate?
I can make sure I don't fall.
Yes,
I kinda
that's about as
roll
good as I am.
Like I want to get better. Like
I can't
wanna
inline
learn-
skate,
I can't go
though.
backwards, but like
I
My
can-
cousin's really good at it.
I can roller skate, but I can't stop. That's my
the
thing.
stop is hard.
Stopping
like,
is
I know
hard,
they have
yeah.
like the thing on the front, but even then I can't.
They don't worry.
trust
What
it.
you're supposed to do is turn really fast.
Mm,
That kills all the momentum.
even
That's
then, though,
usually
it's
like what I try
I
to
gotta
do.
trust myself to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like
Usually-
just whip
'Cause
myself
then I'm on
over.
the ground.
Usually what I end up doing is I kind of like go along the edge of the rink and like use the friction of that to like slow me down a little bit. and then
Yeah,
go
what
up.
you do is that you take your right leg, and you cross it over, so you do a quick spin, and it kills everything.
Then you shake it all out, yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Are you
roller
like
skate.
okay?
Yeah.
I was just about to say I'm like okay.
So I'm not
So
gonna
you,
hold
like,
you, Shania. What I usually do is like, I just pull into the corner. Like you
I
park
was
your
about to
car.
say-
Yeah,
I just
exactly. That's
drift,
what I'm
I just,
saying.
I just
Find,
find a corner. I'm like, that's where I'm laying.
I'll
I'm
find
gonna
the
grab
open
that.
one,
Yeah.
and then I'll just kind of like fall gracefully into it. And I'm
Oh,
like, okay.
yeah.
I'm like that's what I'll do to stop. Like I don't know, but
Yeah.
I will
Like,
just make sure not
I'll
to
just
fall.
like I'll like beach. Ships kind of like crash onto the beach. That's how I do
Yeah.
with the corner. I'm like, well, that's where I'm going.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot of the time too. I remember the first time I did that, I felt so fucking cool. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking like go full speed onto the floor over here. Like
Full
goddamn.
speed, brother. I'm
I didn't
like
slow down.
I'm low riding. I'm just like drifting that shit.
No, I didn't slow down at all. I went full speed and like crashed into the
Dude,
corner.
your ankles got destroyed.
Nah, because I stepped over the thing, so I
Oh,
went
I
full
know
speed
what you
on.
mean.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
then you, like,
saying.
kinda use
Oh,
the
so you
wall.
like? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
Have y'all like those little like races they'll have on the rink? Have y'all done those?
Nah, I'm
I'd
too
get
slow for
fucking
that.
bodied.
But
I would get bodied.
I've always thought that people would do that shit. Like look so fucking cool every time I see
Yeah.
I like the
them.
guys that dance. Like they
Yeah,
that's
that's a
crazy.
vibe.
Yeah. Those are cool.
So I know a couple.
But they
people.
burn so many calories in that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also,
Oh, yeah.
also,
Some
like
have the
skating,
towel.
like roller skating, like is a fucking killer workout
Oh,
for like
yeah.
your calves and your shins.
I'm
I
sure,
believe
yeah.
that. I believe that.
Yeah. It is really cool though to see like they'll have a whole routine and everything, but you have to make sure you get out the way because they're gonna make sure that they're gonna go around you.
They'll fucking crash into you dead on. Yeah.
Well, some of them are just so good they can just go around you. I don't know.
That's why I'm like I don't have to like I'll go to certain like rinks and I'm like I don't have to worry, like they know what they're doing, like they're gonna go around me because I'm the type of person I'm just cruising along. Y'all can do your choreo and go around everything. I'm gonna just stay in my lane, like what I know how to do.
And don't try to outdrive the fucking race car driver. You're just like
like the dude in the fucking Prius trying to race someone at the red light. Pretty much.
It's not happening, little bro. I mean, maybe ants aren't the best, but
oh my god, bro.
But I'm like, this conversation made me rethink. So like, okay, maybe bear and ants are like equal. I'll give you all that. Equal.
In what way?
You can't make a bear rap.
Can we stop talking about ants?
I mean, have you ever seen the Jungle Book? He does ride a bear.
Oh, okay.
In the water, yeah.
The singing bear.
Swim.
Huh? The singing bear.
Mm-hmm.
Ants
Their necessities.
There's no singing ants on movie.
No, even like Bug's Life and Ant Bully, they weren't singing.
Yeah, there's no ant musical.
Are you saying because they don't have a
Did they sing in Brother Bear? I don't think it was that.
The ants?
No,
the
bears. Okay.
He has ant brain rot. He's like,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, regardless, we got the Jungle Book and stuff anyway.
Yeah,
so I mean,
their necessities.
There's no singing ants.
Oh, Big Blue House.
Yeah. There's lots of singing bears out there, actually.
Freddy Fazbear.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's one cool bear. I'll give you that.
That's your one cool bear is Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah.
When I'm scared of Freddy Five Bear.
Did you ever see the Friday Night Freddy? I know Itzel saw it. Did you ever see it?
Like I was never really into. Like, I'm intrigued though, but I've never been into that.
It was a movie.
That whole era just kind of breezed over me.
Cause I was like, I feel like that was like the end of Slenderman and still like early internet horror shit. So that's why I saw the movie. And like I saw it with John. We were like predicting the plot of the movie and shit. And it was a fun time. Cause like, it's like same thing I guess with the Minecraft movie. It's more of like just watching things.
Oh yeah, that's
you were like interested in the kid
Yeah.
see getting made and like. I think they're gonna bomb the Minecraft movie though.
You think so? I mean,
I think that movie's gonna make so much money.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be the movie every parent's gonna bring their kid to see.
Yeah.
Like I went to see Moana the other day. It was packed kids, parents, and everything. And
Was
I
it
saw
worth,
that.
in your opinion?
I like the first one a lot better. I will say.
Okay.
Like the songs were a lot better than the first one.
They didn't get the same
I've heard
guy.
anything good about the second one at all.
The guy who wrote Hamilton didn't write the second one.
Like it was the songs. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like. I tried to get down with them. Like the first one, just always gonna just do it for me.
Okay.
I don't know. Sequels is hard because you have to make sure it's just as good, if not better.
But they set up a Moana cinematic universe.
They did. They set up the actual
getting
MCU.
a Maui spinoff?
Yeah.
No, there's like a Thanos type big bad they set up at the end of the second movie. There's a post-credit scene.
Yeah, there's like 4
Oh, I left. That's why I'm mad now.
There's a post-credit scene. Yeah.
Who is it?
People were still sitting in the theater, and I was like,
just some random dude.
Villains that
But is it just a dude, or does he look cool, or like what?
He's just a dude.
This is like a Thanos chair moment.
He's like a god of storms or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the whole plot. Like the movie is like him, like they're trying to.
But they don't show him
island.
in the movie, but they show him in the post credits.
Okay, yeah, because it's literally just like a cloud, and it's like angry cloud. It's supposed to be him.
Yeah, then they actually show him.
Okay, I should have stayed. I mean, I'll just look it up on YouTube. But that's crazy.
He sets up his thing with the villain.
But then it's like I picked it on accident. I picked the 3D one. There was no reason for that movie to be in 3D. Like no water.
I don't watch 3D movies at all.
Yeah, the water wasn't alive anymore, right?
I picked it on accident, but I'm like, there's no reason.
I'm surprised there are still 3D showings.
Oh my god, he's like Thanos. What the fuck?
Wait, I have to see what he looks like. Oh, that's what he looks like. See, yeah, so he had it was purple. He had the glowing eyes. It was just a cloud of him. That's what he really looks like. Oh, so he's still alive.
Yeah, they set him up to be the villain in the third
Why are
movie.
all of these articles have Tamatoa as the thumbnail?
Well, he's there too.
Is that the crab, right?
He's in the post-credit scene?
Yeah, he's in the post-credit scene.
Yeah, he's
that guy like summons all the other villains from the other movies.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Stuff.
I was wondering if he was gonna make another appearance.
Yeah, he's in the
liked his
post-credit
song.
scene.
Like this, I'm sorry, the first
one.
Tamatoa is awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just loved his whole demeanor. Like, I'm the best. Like. Yeah.
I like his vibe. I don't fuck with his song. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's fair. You cannot like this song.
I'm not a big Moana guy in general, though.
No, I mean, yeah.
So,
I love the song. It's just so fucking catchy.
I don't know. I really like the more like Pacific Islander vibes of it. It was really cool. Or is it Pacific Islander? Or is that okay?
Yeah.
Polynesian.
Yeah. I did like.
Did
I mean,
fuck with
they
that.
definitely had a lot of like more culture in this one. I will say the second one.
More, but like it just didn't feel as well.
I mean, it was cool, but it's like I'm just always gonna gravitate and watch the first one. Like I don't see myself rewatching the second one unless it's someone who's never seen it. They're like, oh, let's watch this. I'm like, okay, it's not my first choice, but okay.
Yeah, because I mean, it's cool to represent the culture and stuff, but
Yeah.
if you don't have like any good songs or a good story or
Like I think
a good movie.
yeah,
I think
'cause-
Moana had a good song, but it was kind of like the same setup when she started singing in the first one, and
They just
kinda
rehashed a
happened-
lot of shit.
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
well,
okay.
it was originally a Disney Plus show.
I feel like it would have been better if it was just a miniseries.
Especially if they're doing this, where like they're bringing Buddy back. I
Yeah.
thought that was it.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, yeah.
I should have stayed. I
I'm
didn't know
surprised
that.
it made so much money. Like same thing with like Inside Out too. Like they just kind of randomly make a shit ton of money out of
I
nowhere.
kind
I
of
thought
like.
Inside Out was
Okay,
good
that was.
before I heard
I actually liked
Sure.
the second one.
It was
Anxiety. She stressed me the fuck out. So they did a good job with that.
Let's say, I mean, I liked it. It was It wasn't anything
Oh, you
like
saw it? You
crazy.
saw it?
Yeah, I mean, it was
Yeah.
okay.
The first one. I mean, yeah. Again, sequels are kind of hard, but like.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 2 did a good sequel.
Anxiety just. She stressed. I was so mad the whole. But they did
Yeah.
a good job with showing how anxiety really is.
Yeah,
Like what it
It's-
really is.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
like Inside Out too.
Yeah.
I don't think it was better than
The
other
first
animated
one?
movies that year, but
yeah.
What else came out? That was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a good robot or was that?
Bob
Yeah,
the
they came
Robot,
out last
I like
year.
that one a lot
Yeah.
more than Inside Out.
That was a fire movie.
That was such a good movie.
I didn't see that. What was it called?
The Wild Robot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a DreamWorks movie last year.
Okay, I see. I gotta check that.
Yeah, they said DreamWorks is
They're
finally
making
back in their
another
bag.
Shrek.
Shrek
movie.
5, yeah.
Coming out next year.
I
Next
want it
year.
to be good so bad. I want it to be good because honestly,
It's gonna be fire. Don't
Because
even
all the
worry
Shrek
about it.
movies are good for the most
After
part.
seeing Puss in Boots, I have full faith in them.
no, yeah, Puss in Boots is a really good like showing that they still got it. Like they still they know these characters, which is so funny that we're talking about like 21 years old. Like
It's
they know these characters.
It's so hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
I
gosh.
saw this video the other day. Let me go find the channel. Give me 1 second.
I don't know, like quick side tangent, but I think Kung Fu Panda 2 is probably the best sequel besides Shrek 2. I don't like which one's better, Shrek 2 or Kung Fu Panda 2 for like sequel.
Shrek
Shrek
2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no.
Shrek 2 like made Shrek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was one
Yeah.
with the fairy godmother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Shrek put him on the radar. Like Shrek 1 put it on the radar.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 made it a
It
household name.
immortalized. I
Yeah.
still can't get over that
And then
fucking
even
like
the-
gingerbread death scene. That shit like traumatized me as a child, bro.
Be good.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. I honestly,
No, that one was so good.
I feel like Shrek 1 is like a perfect movie, but Shrek 2 is like DreamWorks magnum opus.
Yeah.
Yes.
like,
I would-
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
That one, yeah.
Like they got other stuff as good after it, but nothing will hit like as hard as Shrek 2.
Yeah.
actually,
I think that was a good example of like the sequel being, if not better
But then the original, yeah.
Yeah.
They took themselves seriously, which was such a crazy thing. Like it was like, no, she actually just fucking hates
You
this
can
guy.
watch that movie as an adult and just be like,
Yeah.
damn, bro,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel Shrek right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a good series.
this video was from a YouTube channel called Fern. They do a lot of like Jake Tran kind of videos
Mm.
where they like expose, like do like, you know, news stories on conspiracy stuff, I guess. But this isn't a conspiracy. It's like something that actually happened. So like back in the 90s or early 2000s when Shrek 3
The early 2000s.
Early 2000s,
Yeah,
yeah, Shrek 3 came out. Shrek 3 came out. McDonald's did a promotion with DreamWorks
Mhm.
to have Shrek cups at McDonald's.
Yes.
So they're like your Happy Meal. Or no, you could just buy the cup separately. Like you get a Happy Meal with your toy and then the Shrek cup. So it was a cup with like Shrek printed on there. And then like you had one with Puss in Boots, Donkey, and Fiona.
Mhm.
Like, all three of them, all four glasses, right? And then one day this kid goes to McDonald's. He gets a Shrek cup. Or no, I think it was a Puss in Boots cup. He gets a Puss in Boots cup. He brings it home and shows his mom. His mom just so happens to be a forensic analyst, and then she has it's sort of like a it's a tool. It's a gun they use to like detect material on like surfaces.
Mhm.
She uses it on the glass and finds traces of cadmium, which is a radioactive element, very unsafe. They used it back in like the 50s and 60s for printing jobs, but it's been like outlawed because it's not safe. Or like very low levels of it can be safe for like certain.
But yeah, so
things you
it's like
print on.
lead and shit.
But,
You don't
yeah,
want
but
that
like
around.
fucking on like thing is you even if it's a low concentration, you don't want it on something you put your lips on,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
China and stuff. So then she brings this to the attention of a congressman in California who's like kind of very big on like product safety. So they both team up against McDonald's, And they like this whole story like blows up. They're like, yeah. And then it gets so big, McDonald's says that, hey, everybody who bought the cup for $2.50, if you get a refund, we'll give you $3. So they're like incentivizing people to like bring it back because it's apparently not safe.
Yeah.
But apparently some government agency did like a closer look into it, and the actual print job was more than an inch from like where your mouth actually went. So the chances of somebody actually ingesting cadmium was like very, very low. That and like it wasn't even really considered a dangerous amount of cadmium. But yeah, apparently like a lot of cups with prints on them, if you scan them with the same gun, a lot of cadmium still comes up on the prints. So I mean, if you're concerned about that, try and avoid buying plastic cups with designs on them. So
Is it just like a byproduct that it has to be there regardless?
I don't know. It's like something specifically to do like how it adheres to the plastic, like the paint. I don't know.
That's weird.
But yeah.
It's crazy to think about like how much of something you can actually have before it becomes like dangerous. We're actually talking about that at a meeting at work today. We're talking about carbon monoxide. Because like apparently multiple people have different ideas like what a safe level of carbon monoxide is. Yeah, exactly. So like some people are like, oh yeah, it's like 10 parts per million. Other people are like, no, it's like 3. And they're like, yeah, no, it's 0. You're not supposed to have any. Like,
the sleepy gas should not be in my house.
Yeah. Like they're like telling a story about like people who had like stuff that would generate carbon monoxide in their house, and they're just like, oh, let's just cover it up like a piece of metal.
Bro,
it's not even like,
if I ever get a motherfucker be like, you got some like deadly shit that can kill you in the sleep, but don't worry about it, gang.
I've seen like street interviews with drug addicts, and it's like, how many fentanyl you got on you right now? Or like, how many fentanyl's in your system? He's like, a safe amount. It's like, there's this.
Actually, no. That's
yeah.
terrifying.
I don't know.
Thank you, God. Y'all got anything else? That was kind of something.
Yeah, what a great and informative talk about ants we had this time.
Ant Lord, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, cadmium is commonly found in soil. I was watching a House MD episode, but coincidentally, cadmium also came up. But this guy was growing marijuana in his backyard, and the soil had traces of cadmium in it. So he had cadmium poisoning, and they fucked up his bones. He broke his arm.
Damn.
And they're trying to like nail down the cause. And it was like, wait, you do marijuana? So like, they went to go like analyze the soil, and they're like, oh, it's positive for cadmium.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, did he also smoke cadmium weed?
Yeah, because it goes into the plant, like whatever you grow the soil, like it leaks into the
Yeah, he got it in his system.
This motherfucker was hitting that fucking Bruce Banner blood, bro.
Yeah, holy shit. God damn. Did you want to shout out your social media stuff one more time, just to be sure?
I can, yeah. It's just so like not easy to say. But
I mean,
Chania.
we'll throw it up on screen too.
CHANIA. Well, no, CHXNIA. 2 underscores on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
And don't forget to follow us, the Scat Cast, on social medias. All of them. We have the TikToks, the Instagrams, YouTube. You're probably listening to us on YouTube. We got Spotify too. Upload videos every single week. I mean, pretty much every single week we're here on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wednesday morning, on your morning drive, while you're doing some work, just put us on in the background.
Put us on the background or watch our beautiful faces and everything every single week. I mean, we're here for you. We love you. We're here for you. You mean so much to us.
I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls.
No, you don't. I actually hate you. Tell Darren that you hate him as well.
Let's get one fuck Darren in the
Can we
chat.
get one fuck Darren in the chat? Fuck Darren. Can we put like a hashtag like we want ants or some shit? Like I don't even care what it is.
The bear.
We want the bear.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, comment which team you're on, ant or bear.
Yes.
Or fish.
Yes.
Fish was in the conversation.
Leave the fish out here.
Oh, okay.
Or fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
For everyone who stuck around since the beginning, we appreciate it. This has been a wild ride, episode 49. We're coming up on 52 coming up soon, so we're like really close to a year at this point.
Yeah, holy shit.
Which is wild. But yeah, I mean, other than that, shout out to Cell Rays, the homies of the channel. List once, sell anywhere. There you go. That's the slogan right there.
They now have a membership. Just sign up Do you know how much?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I should look
it's a
into this.
membership. They're trying it out right now. But basically, you go through, take a picture of something, and help you generate a listing
They have
for it.
AI, guys.
It can help you generate a listing. You don't have to use AI if you don't want to, but basically, you go through there, list it on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Walmart, pretty much all the
Shopify.
places. Yeah, everything. That way, if you list something, you can have it all controlled and compiled into one place to help keep track of it easier. But yeah, I mean, shout them out. And then thank you to Chania for coming out and everything this week. Yeah, did y'all have anything else?
No.
All right, awesome. Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
I was like, there's one more fact.
I was like, you just started sniffing the mic. Well, anyways, thank y'all for listening. All right, and we'll see you next week.